New prison records show Mackenzie Shirilla racked up a series of disciplinary reports behind bars, ranging from alleged contraband and medication violations to explicit video visit allegations and a disciplinary finding involving another inmate. Tonight we're breaking down the reports one by one and what prison officials say actually happened.
Young fan, play the beat.
Your mama is a bitch, your daddy is a cuck. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. She thinks she's Ricky Rudd, she's playing in the mud. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. Your mama is a bitch, your daddy is a cuck. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. She thinks she's Ricky Rudd, she's playing in the mud. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. She's got some bumps on her non-existent butt. Even Dom knew deep down you was a slut.
How's your butt?
Oh, it's like going away.
Good.
I heard that fake dildo broke, yeah, that's so well. And your daddy's in the corner of the hotel. And your mama is a pro when it's coin tell. Your dad is Adam 22 on a bigger scale. Yeah, fuck Mackenzie, you can drive that whip straight to hell. YouTube streets.
Yeah!
Oh, now he decides to show up. He's here.
Yeah! In the building, baby, in the building.
All right, man. YouTube Streets podcast. Let's just get this out the gate. We've been covering this case longer than almost all of y'all, besides phone calls to prison, obviously Jumpsuit Pablo and a couple other people. But we covered this shit a year ago, and we dropped some fucking factual shit that actually made Crime Circus tuck in his fucking tail. Let's get that out the gate.
Real
Now,
rap.
now tonight we're going to continue to disprove this fucking dad. Steven Shirilla, dude, you are the biggest cuck in America right now. You are an embarrassment as a father. Let's get to that.
You a cuck, you a cuck, you a cuck, yeah.
What the cuck is going on? How you doing, fellas? We got DVS stuck in the system and Ronnie Blue Eyes in the building.
Salute.
Salute, man. Salute. Yeah, the cuckster, the biggest cuckster of them all.
Yeah, let me get right into this. I want to get straight into this shit with him because I wasn't there when y'all reacted to it.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. This dude's a fucking liar. I'm gonna prove it why. Let's get it.
Came out, a lot of the stuff we talked about just wasn't there. There wasn't a lot about the fact that there's no evidence of premeditation, prior calculation or intent. It's not there. And every troll online can tell me, oh yeah, she did it, all this, and she was speeding down that road and she didn't hit her brakes. Well, she didn't hit her brakes for 4.74 seconds of that ride. That's the only information they have. 4 points. That's when the black box turned on about 5 or 6 seconds before she crossed Alameda Road and before it went into the building. Something happened in that car that caused.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull up what the prosecutor said because this guy's a fucking idiot, bro.
Bonafide idiot, man. He's a cuckold.
Certified dumb.
Somebody stuck their hand up his ass and got him to talk. It's got to be Natalie.
Yeah. She's on her puppet master shit.
So they both did 2 individual interviews. You know what's coming next. Next, and it's probably gonna be DJ Vlad or some kind of person like that. But look what the prosecution said. So this is what the experts said about the EDR. The vehicle was traveling with the accelerator pedal fully engaged. At no point was the service brake applied. The pedal was depressed to 100% for a minimum of 5.85 seconds prior to impact with the wall. There was no braking for the vehicle, and there was a request for 100% acceleration with the full pedal pressure. This is 3 experts that was involved with this case. Is this dude not looking at the paperwork?
It's right here in front of his eyes, bro. Like the evidence was presented, right? He's just choosing to ignore it. And it's crazy that you said Vlad, because I was thinking the same thing. And you know Vlad just changed his name, right? To Trick Vladdy. He's paying for Sophie Rain's OnlyFans for research purposes. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Trick Vladdy.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
And speaking of OnlyFans, what basically Mackenzie Shirilla was doing on these disciplinary reports, at least one of the reports came back. It's very disturbing. Very disturbing.
Yeah.
Let's get to that next. Sorry, I got so much dialed up. I'm trying to get to all of it. Hold on. Let's go.
And I apologize to the Flanagan.
Wrong one. Hold on.
According to the conduct report, prison staff were reviewing video visitation sessions involving Mackenzie Shirilla when they observed multiple inappropriate interactions during a series of visits. The report alleges that during one visit, Shirilla exposed herself to the visitor. During another visit, the visitor displayed a sex toy on camera and later exposed herself. In a separate visit, the visitor again exposed herself while displaying a sex toy. The report further alleges that the visitor eventually placed the phone down and walked completely nude in front of the camera. Prison staff documented multiple visits involving the same visitor and cited the incidents as violations of institutional rules.
Now, I couldn't get Dave to say dildo, but if you want to read this DVS correctly.
All right. Supporting facts. Describe what occurred and how the inmate violated the rules. On above date and time, I, Officer Miller, was receiving via path visits when selecting an IP. It was in fact not IP. It was only IP Shirilla 11178. During these visits, multiple inappropriate things took place. The visit that took place at 6:06 p.m. at 1524, Maker IP Shirilla shows her breast to the visitor. Then at 2108, the visitor shows a dildo. Then lastly, at 22:53, the visitor shows her breast. Then on the visit at 7:24, at the 24:01 marker, the visitor shows her breast with a dildo sticking out of her pants twice. Then at 25:17, the visitor sets the phone up and walks into the frame completely undressed. There was a total of 7 visits taking place between the IP Shirilla and the visitor, all taking place on the IP account EOR. Wow, that's crazy.
Inmates gone wild. What the fuck?
That's what I was about to say. This is like a Blue Eyes video call. But let me ask you something. What is the mind state of Mackenzie Shirilla right here? Is it like, fuck it? Because you got to know. I mean, obviously, how many times has Natalie put it in her head, yo, these calls are being recorded?
She don't care at this point. She's chasing clout. She's doing anything for attention. She's an attention seeker. She's really could care less at this point, bro.
Bro, she's got 15 in life. She knows she's doing 30 or better. I'm pretty sure that she's talked to enough inmates in there that said, yo, listen, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to sell you a fucking sugar-coated Disneyland story. You're doing at least 30, kid. Unless they come out with some fantastic, crazy, favorable laws that would actually, you know, let her get out on a first parole board.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely. She's going to do 30 or better. And I think she's realizing that. And she's just like, yo, listen, I'm going to do this bid and I'm going to just do what I want. If I'm feeling itchy, I'm a scratchy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever I likey, I'm going to get doney. You know what I mean?
Feeling froggy, she going to leave, you know?
Now, who is this mystery stud? Because, listen, we don't have a stud finder. This is a construction. But let me ask you something. Who is this stud? Because is it this girl that she's been showing pictures with? Is it Cheyenne that was on the video call? That's what a lot of people are asking. Now, we will say this. This girl right here that's in these pictures with Mackenzie Shirilla has came forward on TikTok and says she technically wasn't really dating Mackenzie.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, part 3. So I just want to say real quick, though, that I did not date Mackenzie. I was just messing around with her. I didn't date her because, for one, I was getting ready to leave prison. I only had like a few months left. And not to mention, she had a girlfriend. So there was only a few people that Kenzie hung out with, really. You know what I mean? Like every day. And that was Grace and Spice. This is Spice, one of Mackenzie's best friends. And this is Gracie, or Grace. So, yeah, one day I seen them out on the yard, and I was already looking for Kenzie, and they weren't with Kenzie, so I was confused on where Kenzie could be. So I go up to Grace and I go up to Spice and I'm like, where's Kenzie? And they kind of just looked at each other. And I'm like, what? That's when I found out about the girlfriend Luna. At that time, I kind of just searched for her. I was walking through the CFS, I was going through the yard, I was going to the gym, I was going to the church, I was just trying to find out what was going on. Y'all probably gonna think that was crazy, but I was walking around with my friend Emily and I ended up running into Kenzie and Luna, both of them at once. So we just kind of started walking up to him and I'm like, Kenzie, what are you doing? Like, she was mainly like hiding her face and hiding behind Luna and whatever. And I kind of just asked Luna straight up, like, do you know that I've been screwing around with her? Luna was like devastated and then looked over at Kenzie and then looked back at me and I'm like, tell her, Kenzie. Me and my friend was just laughing at her and stuff like that. So we kind of just went back to the cottage and I waited there for Kenzie. I'm sitting on my lockbox and Kenzie comes in and she has this smile on her face. She's just smiling. And I was kind of mad because I've been putting my lips on her, you know what I mean? And I don't like that. Like, I'm scared of diseases. Like, so we kind of got into like an argument and whatnot, and she kind of just came clean about having a girlfriend. Kenzie ended up cooking for me that night and we landed right back in the showers. So after that, Luna didn't allow Kenzie to talk to me anymore. Around her anyway. We would still be in the cottage flirting and everything else, so it didn't really apply to me. I wasn't scared of Luna, so I didn't really care what she said, but I did it for Kenzie, really. That's where I realized there was a lot of manipulation anyway, because she was manipulating Luna and trying to manipulate me, but yeah. Her and Luna would get into arguments and then she would come back and tell me all about it. But Shirilla would just still come to the bathroom with me and I would still go to her bed and I would still kiss her and I would still hug her and all that. Kenzie even walked me out on my last day of prison. Like, she kissed me goodbye and everything. And a quick FYI, Kenzie didn't get close to Spice and Grace until after her and Jasmine were not hanging out anymore. I'm pretty sure that the whole argument between her and Jasmine was because she was spending so much time with Grace and Spice. Here in just a second, I'm going to show you guys the book that Kenzie wrote in. And I even have a portrait, but I'm not going to show the portrait because there was kids on there and I'm not going to show that. But I'll show you the back of it. Alright, y'all, this is my prison book right here. It's got character to it, so bear with me. And here's Kenzie's page. So here's Kenzie's page. It's got character to it, like I said, so just ignore all the little rips and stuff that you see on it. But yeah, she created this page. Lots of fashion going on, lots of posing. This was her favorite logo, that's why you see it everywhere. She gave me some places to go to. Gave me her information here, and then she even wrote something right here. Yeah, just let me know if I should do a part 4. Her truth was that
if you don't get this fucking trailer park, motherfucking Strongsville lesbian fucking relationship off this damn screen. Bitch, what the fuck are you trying? Listen, and there ain't no against anybody like that. Shout out to all the studs out there. Shout out to the studs. Hey, Young M.A. is one of my favorite fucking rappers. I'm gonna keep it real.
At them. Yeah,
but what the fuck was that? This bitch literally was strapping it on for Mackenzie Shirilla, because we know Mackenzie Shirilla is a pillow princess.
Yeah. Facts, real rap. And then you got Luna over here telling her, yo, you can't talk to her no more, which shows you the dynamic of that situation. But yo, that's a soundbite right there, plug. Tell her, Kenzie.
Shut the fuck up, Kenzie. Let me tell you something, though. When it comes to this disciplinary report on Mackenzie Shirilla, it shows that she's not only gay for the stay. Even when she gets released, I think she's already made her mind up, because why are you still continuing to talk to women on the outside and not? And then obviously we don't have a man violation, so it's just showing that where her direction is going with her sexuality.
Just like I said about Wade, bro, man. Gay to be gay, gay for the pay, and gay for the stay. All three.
And just gay to be gay.
Gay for stay, just
That's
like
the
how
first
Chris.
one I said. Gay for pay,
Yeah,
gay for stay, and just gay to be gay. You feel
just
me?
yep. And we seen another dude that had this. But anyways, we'll talk about it another night. Salute to the whole chat in the building. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We are here tonight. This is a live.
Yeah.
RIP to Dom and Davion. 21-minute mark. We're gonna celebrate Davion, man, because we got some. I'm gonna show some images his ex-girlfriend posted on TikTok. We're gonna show some Davion. And obviously Dom's law is getting a lot of petitions, a lot of
Yep.
movement when it comes to that.
Yep.
I think that might be halted, man. I think they might not even allow that to take place, man. There's a lot of racism going on with a lot of text back and forth with Mackenzie. I don't think that even is going to be like a thing, my guy.
What?
But I don't know. I don't see the relevancy with the law, though.
Yeah, what does that have to do with Dom's
Oh,
law?
that's right. Law is colorblind, right? That's right.
You know how it go. But
biggest
I just wanna say
plantation in the world. But
rest
okay.
in peace
What do you
to
mean?
victims,
Wait a
condolences
minute.
to the
What are you
family.
what are you saying though? What like he put why? What does that have to do with anything? What it has to do with anything with the actual law being effective people of criminals of people that
Listen,
convicted murderers profiting
Conviction.
off their crimes?
I,
That has
His loved
listen,
nothing
ones
to do
go
with
out
it.
of
I'm
there.
just saying
Yeah.
what I heard, man. I'm just saying what I heard. Don't put me against the wall,
Talking
man.
out your
Actually,
ass. Dude.
Whoa,
Anyways,
whoa,
let's
watch
get
your
back to
mouth.
this.
Watch
Let's
your
get
mouth.
back to this. Let's
This
get
is
back
this
to
is
this.
what the fuck is going on, plug. This is what's happening, man. There's a racial
Listen, after
tension
you told me
situation
that,
going on.
I seen the text that you're talking about. I looked it up. I did my research. I looked into it. So I didn't have an idea when you first spoke on it, but now I know a little bit of what you're talking about.
That's all I'm saying, man. I'm always gonna be on point with what the
I
fuck is
kept an
going on,
open
man.
mind. I looked into it. You know what I'm saying? See
Yeah,
what's what. Who's
I'm
who.
just saying that that's gonna be something that's gonna be brung up.
How is
You
I
think
don't I,
so?
again I don't know
I think
it
so.
would it be because it has nothing to do with
I
the
don't think it
actual
will be.
law. Like that in a way what you're doing is you're actually doing crime circus and Steven's trying to
Whoa,
do
I'm not
is
doing
yeah
anything
you're
but what it is
pushing.
that I'm reporting. What it is that I
Then
heard.
why
That's
don't you
all I'm
pull up that
doing,
you're
man.
reporting? You're this is another thing too. You talk out your ass so much. You talk about shit like, oh, you know this, but then you got no evidence behind it. Show me
Gotta
what the
have some
fuck you're talking
screenshots
about.
ready, bro.
Yeah, you can't come up on this fucking live with New Age Plug and then accuse a
Well, this is the YouTube streets,
victim.
baby. Whoa. This
Yeah,
is the
this is yeah,
YouTube
but you
streets,
up here with
bro.
New Age Plug. You ain't gonna come up here and then talk out your
So
ass, bro.
how
You're
the
gonna get
fuck
your
you don't know
facts.
about it? Hold on, man. How
Yeah,
you don't know about it?
if I don't know about it, then I would have
Then
it
it's
up
not
here.
true. Since you don't know about it, it's not true and it's not
No,
valid.
so
Come on,
that's called
stop
what
it,
you're
bro.
doing right now is called deflecting. When you the one that brought this up. You're supposed to back me up with the facts. What do you think? A prosecutor's going to come up and tell the defense attorney to come with the facts? Shut the fuck up, bro. Let me continue the show. Let's get back to this. Steven
go.
Shirilla, right? On the second part of this, let me play this.
According to the conduct report, prison staff were reviewing video visitation sessions involving Mackenzie Shirilla. According to the conduct.
Right, my bad. I got them two marked the same. Hold on.
My daughter and the remorse.
Take your time, plug.
Nah.
And I apologize to the Flanagan family right now. If it was just Davion in the car, she wouldn't be in jail. She would have. It would have never left the juvenile court. This has to do with the boy's last name, and the judge saying, "Well, I don't have a blood relationship."
So this is where Steven Shirilla fucks up. He doesn't understand what was spoken on these jail calls. Him saying that because of the judge's last name, this is what happened. But if you listen to Mackenzie and her mom talk on a jail call, they were surprised and they were given grace by that judge. So everything that he said in that interview is invalid.
Yeah, and everyone keeps saying that she's one of the four horsemen.
Yeah.
She is,
I
like,
don't know.
no, she is, like,
I think Tiffany read something about that too.
yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised she only gave me, like, 15. Like, I thought she was going to give me, like, 85 years.
That's what I was expecting. I thought she was going to say life without parole, like in some maximum security prison on Alcatraz on the moon.
No, I
Never
really
considered
did
her
think it was
from
either
the
going to be death penalty or life in prison, no parole.
Yeah, I know, me too.
But she gave me 15 years and I do get parole.
Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yep.
Let that sink in.
Yo, her hair
Let
looks
that
like
sink in.
yo, pull
What's
that
going
pic
on,
up. Her hair, her hair
The
looks
shit
like
emoji?
the poop emoji.
The shit
What
emoji
the
here.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what's crazy? DVS and I had covered that interview with the father, so I did want to hear Plug's take, but I just want to point out a fact, DVS. I don't know if you know, and I ain't saying it got nothing to do with nothing, but we just here to report the facts, right? And what they're talking about is, did you know that the judge had the same last name, Russo, that sentenced her?
Yeah, and that's fine, but they're not related. This has already
Right.
been proven that they're not related. Now
No,
let
I'm
me
just pointing out where they're
yeah.
going with it, where they're trying to
Yeah,
spin
yeah,
narrative, they're
and
trying to
that's
spin
the
it.
thing. You can't come with 9 different angles when you're trying to build a grounds of
Right.
base of reasonable, like okay, you can do reasonable doubt, but you can't do 9 different things and then say that's all the reason why this happened. That it's not how it works.
No,
This
no,
dude's all over the place.
you gotta come with facts. Like I said, they keep throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. They're grasping at straws. They're trying this, trying that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They're all over the place. No facts.
Yeah, did you hear what she said at the end of that though?
Run it
She
back.
said, and that's why I want to talk about the 4 horsemen. I don't know what the 4 horsemen, and allegedly it's some 4. There's 4 judges in Strongsville that is definitely going to give you the maximum time. But
Right.
to say that this lady has the last name Russo and she was out to get Mackenzie, Mackenzie would have life in prison. She has a chance to live her
Right.
life in 15 years if she goes through the process of remorse, the programs, all that jazz. Go ahead,
The
DBS.
proper procedures, right?
I think that they put her in a place of checkmate, right? Because even if she does admit to it at the parole board and says, "Hey, you know what?
Mm.
I'm guilty. You know what? I did this with bad intentions, and I'm sorry." They're gonna keep on smacking her till she hits 30 years because she lied about it the whole fucking time through the trial to the very day that she got sentenced, right? So that whole 15 that it took to her to get her shit together, they're not even gonna want to hear what she has to say. Yeah, 2 more years. Or she can go the route and still claim her innocence and still get smacked for 24 months until she hits the 30 mark. But even then, they're not going to let her go until she admits guilt.
So you know what's crazy? I did watch that video when she first heard that the judge's last name was Russo, and her eyes popped out of her head. She really looked like Mr. Bean. I read the body language.
Right.
It was genuine
You're
shock.
right.
She was
Yep.
genuinely surprised.
Yeah, we covered that. She did. So when they first with the first appearance, when Mackenzie's on that screen for her first
Right.
appearance, and she hears that last name, you are correct, Blue Eyes. She did look shocked. Now,
Yes.
I do want to say this. Shout out to Bees Tees. I think she changed her name, but is it Marxi Bea? I don't know how you say your channel name, but you have great context. She had a lot of good Wade Wilson content too. She gets the disciplinary reports. Now, a lot of these reports are like out of place, just
Yeah.
like kind of shit she probably did in high school, like skipping class and messing
Right.
with her fucking attire, trying to, all this stupid shit. The most
Riff raff.
important one is one we read about the dildo being on screen and then the former
Wow.
inmate walking naked on screen. Go ahead.
Wild work. And she was showing the titties, bro. She was showing the tatas, bro.
Yeah, that's a 14.3 unauthorized improper video visit.
Crazy.
Multiple inappropriate instances
Wild work.
during via path visit, undressed on video multiple times, set phone in frame. Total of 7 videos visits taking place. And that was
Right.
9/22/2025.
And we all got to remember, this isn't a freaking max facility. This is like a summer program.
Summer camp,
Like,
yeah.
they got all kinds of shit. She's making jewelry. She has regular clothing. Obviously one of these saying that she had a write up for not going inside the gym. Like, come on, what are we talking about? This lady is living the fucking life behind prison. Go ahead.
And we talked to a few inmates, my bad, DVS, but I just want to point out what Kat had brought up and what the other inmates that were locked up with her had brought up, that she's always outside, she's always getting into something, she's always going to yard, you know what I mean?
Well,
Great
yo,
comment.
when you're bidding, man, that's the only thing you got to do. Every program that's out, every time that walkway opens up,
But
every
not
time a
everybody does it,
program opens
you
up,
know what I mean?
nah. But if you're okay with, mingling and
Yeah, if you're
shaking,
good, you're good.
you can do whatever you like. You know what I mean? You can go to the library, you can go to the law library, you can go to the canteen, you can go to school, you can go to a vocational, you can go to therapy. You can. There's all different
Yeah,
kinds of
she running
means
with the Gothic Spice Girls and shit.
to get out and move around. And when you're bidding for a long time, you do not want to stay in one place. Like if you have movement, you want to get into that movement as much
as possible. Yeah, facts. 100%. You're right.
Bitch, they better be paying me for this shit, dead ass.
Action.
I don't know who posted this on TikTok, but I thought it was pretty funny. So we got Christine Russo. Obviously, she kind of responded because I don't know y'all noticed, but Gypsy Rose got into this.
She did. I saw that today.
I seen Christine Russo respond to TMZ. She's not happy with them, and I seen the Gypsy Rose thing.
What do you mean she's not happy with TMZ? What happened?
Well, first of all,
go
ahead, Blue. You got it, Blue. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they posted a video. I guess you could call it tasteless. Christine Russo, respectfully, she took it as disrespect. They showed the mother grieving when she found out that, you know, unfortunately she had lost her son. Rest in peace to Dom and Davion. Condolences to the families. But yeah, TMZ dropped the video of the mom mourning.
The only person that needs to be watching that video repeatedly in her cell is Mackenzie Shirilla. She should be watching that video. Okay, Natalie Shirilla, Steven Shirilla should be watching that video over and over again. Maybe it'll get through their fucking thick skulls that you're showing no remorse and you're disrespecting the families. All right, let's play what Gypsy Rose said. There's 2 clips.
This is gonna be wild.
I know, yeah, because, you know, Gypsy, she's a fucking idiot too. All right, so let's go.
Is she?
Dude, she spazzed out.
Yo, she just spazzed out. You seen Cat's video today?
I did see that.
No, I did. I saw a clip it of what she said today.
Ever been to you? This is how I feel.
Look at this fucking bitch, dude.
What the hell is going on? What is this? Why is she doing that?
She's upset with Ken, I guess. I don't know. Ryan responded to, but that'd be a whole other video. We'll worry about that later. She's a fucking spaz out.
She's not supposed to be doing that. That's a violation of parole.
No, listen. I know why she did that.
Oh, she's taking the glom like she wants attention.
Yeah, she was getting it off of the Mackenzie shit. Like she was getting it because that came right after, right? I don't know. But let's play these clips.
In the house?
Yeah, that and the dog and the dog.
The poor dog just didn't see that.
Poor dog, man.
Did you watch the Netflix show The Crash?
I did. I watched all the documentaries that's currently out. And although I watch these documentaries, I'm not a true crime junkie. Some people might think I am, but I'm not. But it did seem interesting, so I did watch it.
Do you think there's a world where the Supreme Court will overturn her conviction?
No, I don't. I can say that, after watching the documentary, I don't think the documentary did her any favors.
Yeah.
And just by kind of hearing about her behavior in prison and all this kind of stuff, because she does have 2 15-year sentences ran together, and after those 15 years she can be eligible for parole. Now I can say I don't think she'll get early parole, and this is why. So the parole board takes into consideration behavior in prison, but most importantly remorse.
Yeah.
And family. So if the victim's family writes against her parole, she will automatically be denied. I've seen it happen time and time again with different women that was in my prison.
She blew your mind right there, DVS. You thought she was going to go the other way.
Yo, she actually
Do you
proved
think
DVS's point.
if and when she does have remorse, she may be?
But where's her fucking remorse? What about Dee Dee?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't.
She's gonna have to do a lot of extensive.
Oh, that's right. You're pro
therapy.
Gypsy too. Holy shit.
Well, watch her fucking mouth.
She's
plug.
young.
Bros.
She's young, and
I'm not
it's
pro
not
anything
gonna sink
except for
in
pro
until
Palestine, brother.
Maybe 20 years from now. But what's going to happen is she's going to go in front of the parole board. They're going to keep setting her back in 5-year increments. And I think that needs to happen. The time that she's in prison right now, she needs to grow up and take accountability. And remorse is something that maybe is not coming natural right now, because maybe it's something that she hasn't dealt with internally and emotionally, but it's going to hit her like a train. And when that happens, she needs to take those steps to do what she needs to make amends with the victim's family. And it's on them if they want to forgive her. They don't have to forgive her by any means.
Definitely.
she's speaking facts, but it's the person saying it. It's like you're what is it? Painting the kennel black. What is the right term for this? Because she's
Paul calling the kettle black. Yo, but
yeah.
her voice.
But let me ask you this, man.
Oh
You
my
think,
god.
you don't think she could have changed, bro? She did her time, bro.
Well, we see in her behavior, she's a little off, bro. She
is a little off. She
okay,
had a
so
lot that she dealt with when she was a child, bro.
so
Got some
when I
Stockholm
think
shit going on,
hold on, let me say this real quick, DBS, because there's two different things with Gypsy Rose, right? You got the act that made a perception different, but then this is post Into the Weeds and before Into the Weeds, when the channel Into the Weeds came out and exposed all the premeditation and all that nasty ass behavior, her talking about her child having sex as a minor to the man. Come on, bro, there's no way that she shouldn't even be talking about this.
Hold on, I forgot about that. Hold on. Whoa, let me take everything back, man. Let me recount all that shit.
It's like I got to do this to you multiple times, but I appreciate it. And I do want to correct us too. That was an old video. That was an old video of Mackenzie, not Mackenzie, but Gypsy Rose spazzing out an old video. But go ahead, DBS.
But it's a new one I heard talking about Mackenzie. Let's go.
Yeah, sometimes I need a reminder. I got reminded up here about fucking Pino the other night by 1090 Jake. So, you know.
All right, man. You and Pino, that's a whole other thing. But anyways, let's get back to the second clip of Gypsy Rose talking about Mackenzie Shirilla.
Thank you.
They're the same height.
They're the same height. Came in to do the podcast. We talked about her take on the Mackenzie's
Are we the same size as Gypsy Rose?
Oh, guilty or not?
Are we filming?
Yeah. This is a live stream.
Yeah, I think she's guilty.
Of murder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Based on.
So you think she had an intent?
She watched the documentary.
I'm watching the documentary.
I watched all of the documentaries and stuff like that.
We just had a conversation with
What I don't
Dom's
understand
sister.
about it is they made a big deal of that. She's wearing a seatbelt and they're not.
Respectfully, it takes a killer to know a killer, bro.
No. Listen what he's saying. Listen.
On my seatbelt there.
You would think that you're going to.
But I've talked to a bunch of people who say the seatbelt was a huge thing. I don't think it's a huge thing. It's something.
I mean, maybe it's.
Whoa,
explains
Harvey,
why she
what the
survived,
fuck?
But you
Yo,
wouldn't-
Harvey's going at me.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be thinking you're going to survive
Right.
going that fast.
So how? But so was it?
Nah, I do believe she thinks she was gonna
Intending
survive.
to kill everybody.
That's Dom fucking telling them she did it, son.
Very interesting.
That's Dom
because,
telling
I
them she
mean,
did it.
I wouldn't
No, that
crash
lady just
my
knocked
car
something over.
into
Go
a
ahead, though.
building and think I'm gonna survive.
Right. So
Like,
then this
why?
was, so she was, it was murder suicide the way you see it.
That's why I kind of see it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean I think that's kind of what. See,
Yeah.
except
And if it is,
they were,
then she's guilty.
But the prosecution was making it seem like she knew she was going to live, and that made no sense to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Yeah,
any
that
sense at all.
doesn't make sense. A seatbelt's not going to save you
Does
from
make
100
sense.
miles per
But
hour
listen, the
crash.
father said she
the
was not
probability
suicidal.
of that would be
Yeah.
so low.
Right.
Though she did.
Anyway, we got to do the show, but it's
Yeah.
nice meeting
It's
you.
nice
Do you mind if I
It's
get
really
a
nice
photo of
meeting
you
you.
guys together?
Say that again, Blue, for the people in the back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That the contradictions are real because the father was very clear on his opinion, which he thought was a fact, that he said she was absolutely 100% not suicidal. That's his words, verbatim quote.
What if there's an inmate right now on TikTok that basically got the motive from Mackenzie herself?
So, my second conversation with her, she was high off paper, and we was walking the yard, and dang,
It's K2 paper.
and she told me that the devil made her do it, and I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And she was like, the devil was pressing on my foot and telling me that Dom has to die. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's. She started customizing vans, white vans in there, and she started to make the, it's like the flower with the face in the middle. I think it's like, I don't know. He works with Louis Vuitton and shit. But
All right, that don't matter. Did you hear what she said though?
I did. I caught it all, man, and that's crazy, man. But I don't.
Break down what paper is real quick. When she says paper.
So out here in New York, man, you can either get the actual incense potpourri kind of K2, that's almost like a tobacco kind of situation, or you can get the spray paper.
That perfume.
Okay. So that would give her the confidence or just like the cockiness to go around talking about why she did this. Because honestly, I think this is the closest thing that we got to remorse from her is this
I
statement to
think
this
this is a
inmate. Go ahead.
clout chasing situation, man. I'm not going to lie, man. Shout out to Mike D, man. You was definitely thinking what I was
Whoa,
thinking.
what did she say? She said, what did Mike D say?
Well, he's saying that she's chasing the clout, man. Basically, she's not. She's. I don't believe Mackenzie would be stupid enough to say that, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Unless she
and if
was on that K2 or that spice and she was just bugged out. Like,
yeah, but
I'm gonna
even
drop the
then,
link for anybody to come up to
shout out
and
to
have this
KD directing the
conversation.
chat.
even then, though, like I don't know, man. I think Shorty's just on a clout chasing situation, man.
Never know.
She's on the carpet, son.
It's the new drug, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
no, it is, bro.
Now, do y'all remember a video that I did about 7 months ago? It was basically the road rage incidences with Mackenzie Shirilla. And I shout out to Shirilla the Killer, the TikTok channel, because she pointed this stuff out too. This was in the paperwork.
Yeah, and we spoke about the fact that she actually threatened to crash the whip before all this had taken place. And we heard the phone call of her threatening Dom, like, you better let me in the crib or you gonna pay you, your friends, your family, like it's gonna be all bad.
That's another
Mackenzie
situation.
Shirilla is known as a crazy driver.
Can you turn that
Go
back?
ahead.
Can you reel that back down?
I can't. I can restart it though for you. Hold on.
Okay, all
And
right.
the
I thought that was
police
you doing that.
with the
I'm
threats.
gonna read that because that's scary. I know a few people that have road rage, and I don't like to be in.
Read
a
that
car
right
with
there
anybody.
though, because this is
When everybody know. Oh, yeah, it was too quick, man. Mean
everybody
girl.
knows that you're known for a horrible reputation. Like she was egging, she was doing shit after the murders that was uncalled for. Like read the room,
Instigating
Mackenzie.
shit. Yeah, facts. And that's a
Yeah.
big thing we were talking about when we covered the interview with the father, bro. No mindfulness at all. No ability to read the room. No common courtesy whatsoever.
Read
Yeah,
what's
no.
coming up. Don't read that. Read what's coming up right here.
Distracted driving. Mackenzie can be observed recording herself as while operating on a motor vehicle.
You got to read faster than that, bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
distracted driving content video dated. Mackenzie can be observed operating a motor vehicle. Yes, this is moving fast. Son. You supposed to pause this. Son.
I know I can't pause it, but you get the people in that's watching live. They can pause it and read it. But basically, this is report after report. At each time that she's actually done some road rage shit, distracted driving. I mean, she's known as a horrible driver. This goes
100%.
to more the fact of the dad saying, "What is the intent? Where's the evidence?" This is part of the evidence. On top of that, her scoping the route before the crime happened.
And
Go ahead.
threatening to do it before. We cannot forget that she mentioned in the past, I will crash this whip. And shout out to everybody in the chat, 797 people. Make sure you hit the like button if you like something. Salute.
Holy shit, I didn't even see that, man. Salute to everyone in the
Indeed.
chat. Oh, thanks for pointing that out, Blue. Hey, smash the like button. We here, YouTube Streets Podcast. We've been covering this shit longer than anybody when it comes to Mackenzie Shirilla. We've been covering this shit, man.
Right, so
I'm sure there's other channels been covering longer than us, but you know what I mean. Thank you for the donations. Liz Rose, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Joseph says, you MC Mackenzie, fuck out of here. You did it. I think that's what they meant. Kenzie is. And then Anson says Kenzie is evil and stinky as fuck. Man, that's another that's another alleged thing. Now, where are we going tonight with reacting to what's going on? Because there's so many videos. We got Bruce Rivers. We want to go into his defense because he's a defense attorney. He's going to obviously be on the defense attorney side.
Perspective, yeah.
DBS, you want to pull that up, and then let's see what we got here. Salute to everybody in the building. My bad. I'm just looking at something real quick. Yeah, these are just the last. Okay, so TMZ covering this is different for me because TMZ covering Mackenzie Shirilla. I didn't even think we ever see the day of this shit. Like they're kind of making her into a fucking like low-cow celebrity. Fucking, it's insane. But you know they're focusing basically on the calls right now and the Persian reports.
Yep. And then you got the sister, she ain't happy with TMZ, but because of the Netflix documentary and all the attention that brought, then TMZ, you got people like all sorts of big YouTubers now, they're covering it. All kinds of big podcasters, all of a sudden they're covering it. They got Justine and Valentina did a skit. DVS and I watched that behind the scenes before we reacted to the father's interview and stuff like that. And that was crazy. We're gonna
You
have
talking
to
about Wildin' Out Wednesday, Justine?
drop that.
Yes. Yeah. She does a skit on this. Well, yeah, I'll cover that the next time we go live. I didn't have enough time to dial everything up, but
Yeah.
I forgot to do this at the 21-minute mark, man. RIP to Davion, obviously athlete, superstar. His girlfriend posted pictures on the TikTok. This is one of them. Salute to him. I don't know if he was with her at the time. It really doesn't matter to me. It's
Right.
honestly, nice to see pictures of him getting dropped on TikTok,
Definitely. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And thanks, Knock. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Now
Snock.
this Rosie bitch allegedly got 2 tattoos on the back of her ear for Davion and Dom. I don't know how much she knew both of them, but this, you want to talk about a clout chaser? That's what Rosie Graham is. Rosie Graham, you are the biggest
Yeah.
fucking clout chaser in
She
this
was on
case.
Netflix. Like, I had so many subscribers, and Mackenzie only had like a few. That's like so cute. And I like put her on to the model and shit. Like, come on, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Snarky, for the donation. Go ahead, DBS.
This kind of cloud chasing is definitely not a good look, man.
It's all bad.
I think there's a lot of subliminals behind a lot of these things that they're doing, like the butterflies and the conspiracy theories
The
come out.
boom
The
shit, all that
shirt,
shit.
the just being involved. So I know a lot of people are not talking about the fact that she wanted to have Davion. No, not Davion. Dom's fucking clothes saved. When she first got arrested, she wanted her mother to keep them safe. So when she got out, in her mind,
We have a verbal witness that went into this case and confirmed that, I think it was her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that Mackenzie Shirilla did voodoo. Her mom did voodoo, and if you notice, they're switching up the terminology of the language they're speaking. It's not gypsy no more, it's carny, because they know that fucking statement that they made in the hospital, speaking of the seizure, is going to come back to bite him. So they're trying to change up the way it's pronounced and shit. And listen, we know what's going on. Look at this is Mackenzie right here drinking lean. She was listen, man, she was on that shit, bro. We
out
know
of
what
a baby bottle. Come on.
that was a thing at one time. I don't know why. This is a clout thing too. Like motherfuckers were drinking lean for clout back then. Like these jits that were doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like they're not like the Pimp C's and the down
The
south people
rappers
drinking
made
the
that
lean.
shit popular, you know what I'm saying? And then they take it and run with it. Even Dipset had that scissor, that liquor that was like supposed to mimic lean. It had the color purple, sipping on scissor. They made a song about it and all that shit, promoting it.
No, Velma in the chat says lies. There's no voodoo in her ancestry. I'm not sure on the ancestry. I'm just
Maybe on
going
that
off of what
witchcraft shit. You
her
been saying that for
ex-boyfriend
rest.
said.
Well,
I'm
I think
going,
her mother.
you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Her mother is into a lot of weird things, right? I think she eventually went down some sort of spiritual journey and got lost, right? She got lost down the rabbit hole, and she's just trying to live through, whatever this is. The relationship that they have, Ronnie, we both know. We've been covering these calls for quite some time, man.
Yeah.
Now we got a lean head in the chat. AGB, he is a lean expert, and he says green lean is trash. So take that at face value.
Man, isn't that like an early 2000s thing when the lean came out? I think that was Lil Wayne in them and all those guys down south that was really
Some
getting
down
crazy with
south
the lean.
shit, yeah. But it trickled over. You like I said, you had the New York dudes and shit, Dipset, and they had the scissor. They made the liquor, the song sipping on some scissor. They made the music video, and that shit was spread everywhere to a point. But it definitely originated and was most heavy down south.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Ohio, I guess they got nothing else better to do. Whenever y'all ready, we can get into this, man.
No, yeah, let's get into it, man. I just want to. Oh, another thing too. Hold on. I don't know if this is true, and maybe somebody in the chat could fact check this because this got sent to me right before the live. But they're alleging that one of the victims had their seatbelt on. I don't know if it was Dom or somebody, but this is on TikTok. Now I don't know where the fuck they got this picture at because this picture's not in the paperwork. So I don't know where they got this picture at, and I don't know if this is true. I haven't even had time to compare the seats in this car to the actual
could be
car
AI.
owned by
That's what
Natalie
I'm doing
Shirilla.
right now. Yeah,
It could be, but those seatbelts look like they were cut.
So maybe as a group effort tonight, we could figure out if this picture is real. Maybe y'all can let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking into
and
it
keep
right now.
spamming me. Yeah, Super Dave, an expert on Mackenzie Shirilla, already in the chat says that's a lie. I don't even need to hear anymore. Go ahead. If Super Dave, no, I'm just saying, if Super Dave's in the chat saying that's a lie, then it most likely is a lie when it comes to this Mackenzie Shirilla case. But go ahead.
Hey man, first and foremost, man, stop self-snitching.
Tried to make the case that she intentionally tried to kill her boyfriend, and that the other guy was just cargo and collateral damage. Right?
Damn.
I think
Cargo is crazy.
That's.
I mean, how else would Mackenzie look at it? She just,
No. They use that term more than once. This is like the second or third time I've heard them refer to that. It's just very tasteless. Rest in peace. Condolences to the families. Rest in peace to the victims. We just got to keep it.
Yeah, because look, if you let's break it down.
So sad, man. That is sad.
Let's break it down. If at the end of the day, let's say if it was just her and Dom and they got her for like a passion crime type shit, you still got Davion that you murdered.
Right.
You see, they keep. He's not cargo. He's actually he was actually a very talented young man that had a bright future ahead.
He was holding down his boy, bro.
Collateral damage.
He was looking out for the bro.
Casualties.
That's all he was doing. I'm pretty sure it was, let me come with you, because he probably knew, listen, he's trying to get away from this girl, and obviously, right, Mackenzie's not wrapped too tight, so he could have possibly been like, yo, listen, I got you, bro. She's not going to do nothing with me in the car. She don't want to kill two people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something to that effect, because she didn't give a fuck when she rammed that wall, bro.
We don't know what had transpired in that vehicle, whether there was an argument or if someone tried to grab the wheel or stop or prevent it or hit the brake. We don't know what had transpired in that vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the mediums are saying something different, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you've been watching them?
I have. Yeah. I have been watching
what is your opinion on? Because look, that's at the end of the day, they can't provide facts behind it, so it's a subjective thing, right?
Well, paranormal, you can't really have any facts. You had to have belief.
But we heard that they killed us in that car. That's a fact.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you this: every time that it comes to somebody saying that she did it, bro, whether you like to say, I'm bugging out or I'm going crazy, but I don't believe in coincidence, man. Every time somebody has said that she had killed Dom and Davion, something has fell or something has knocked over or something has banged or something went left real quick.
Listen, what we do and where we come from, we can't afford to believe in coincidences, with all due respect.
Yeah, so the paranormal community, they're on to something, man. And I'll tell you what, Dom and Dave are definitely coming in hot, man. They are trying to let it be known that she did that shit.
Yo, chat going crazy. 834 people, man. You are now riding with the YouTube streets. Ronnie Blue Eyes, New Age Plug, DVS. Let's go. My bad, Plug.
No, you're good. Blue. No, you don't need to apologize, bro. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, salute to the chat, bro. But when Christine talks about how she didn't get justice, like this 15 and her possibly getting home after 15, that's where the void of Davion and Dom might be. Where like, yo, she has to be. The world needs to know how evil she is, because she might be out one day.
Well,
she might be out.
This is where what Gypsy Rose says comes into play, where if the families of the victims, if they stay on top of this and they stay writing and letting them know how it feels and showing up to appeals, etc., their presence is going to be felt. Their voices will be heard and taken into consideration.
Good point, Mike D as well. Wrong souls don't go quietly. That's a great point. Salute to you, man. Salute to Anarchist. Salute to everybody. Oh, we do have a median lady in the chat, man.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
To pull up, man.
And everybody that comes along with you, as long as they're good spirits.
All right, let's play the video, man. Let's see what Bruce Rivers. Remember, guys, I don't want to go hard on Bruce Rivers. He's had a tough couple years, RP to his son. But we will got to fight his arguments and see what he's got.
So I just want to say something. The brutal honesty of how he looks at things. This is most lawyers. This is 99% of the lawyers. 99.9% of the lawyers, to be exact.
It's all strategy, no emotion.
There is no emotional ties. Exactly. It is all calculation.
Yeah, facts.
Stretch, in my opinion. Judge, this is.
Well, remember, he represented Chomos at one time.
Oh man!
Why are we watching this guy? Why are we getting information?
Because that's what lawyers have to do again. But let's just listen to him.
No, they don't. They do have moral standards and codes of ethic that they can stand by.
But that's not what I've heard.
I know some lawyers that won't even fuck with snitches out here. But I remember we broke down that video, Plug. I know what you're talking about.
No, seriously, Ronnie. No, Ronnie,
yo,
Ronnie.
Yeah, we look at him differently now. I ain't gonna lie.
But Ronnie, that is no bullshit. There are lawyers in that community, if you know the community, if you're in the community, that lawyers will not represent somebody who's fucking cooperating with the.
Listen, out here in
Yeah,
Boston, there's even cops and lawyers that do not like rats. They ain't with that shit.
I've seen that as well.
Yep.
There's a lot of that in New York City. I'll tell you that.
See that shit.
This is not an intentional homicide. This is not a depraved heart murder, which is probably what the murder charges were. So this should have been pled down to manslaughter. Don't be concerned.
He's thinking too much of a lawyer with deals and ties to, going to lunch and brunches and shit. Because this right here, it's publicized, right? Plug. This is mainstream shit. She's young. There's too many variables in here that would not allow you to do something behind the scenes or under the table where you like, yo, come on, you know what happened last time. Yo, come on, let me get this right here. You get a male one. Let me get 5. The next one I got maybe all kinds of shit goes on. I'm telling you, this is like they're fucking passing around Pokemon cards, bro.
Well, just remember though that her lawyers were not that good. Obviously they put a fucking, I don't know if the same lawyers.
What could they possibly have to defend her with? She had no defense.
But even the simple stuff of like taking your appeal.
But why even put it? Why put it in? For what? For what? For why would I even like go out the extra mile for what? We know it's a lose-lose situation.
Because you're getting paid. Is she paying? Maybe she's not paying. I don't fucking know. But let's get back to this.
Consumer of people, and that's what this little fucking broad is. She's a consumer of people, eats people up, spits them out. There was a lot of evidence that was included in the trial, probably not even objected to, maybe it was, that had to be bad character evidence, showing a relationship between the two of them. I don't know what I can say about that. All I can say is just by virtue of the way the accident happened and what was going on there, I don't see it as an intentional crime. I see it as something more like manslaughter.
Whoa.
Something, maybe even a little more.
But he's talking as a lawyer, Plug. He's talking as
okay, but I don't think he has all the facts. So, like, we doesn't matter. He doesn't.
This is most of them, bro. This is most of the lawyer. He's just going off of the basics.
Yeah, he ain't looking deep into it. He ain't looking deep into it. I'll tell you that right now, because there is intent there. There is intent.
Skimming. He's skimming over the case, bro. That's all he's doing. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to catch his algorithm, make sure that it can coincide with
everything you're
one.
saying. I fucking know. I know what his shit is. I know. You don't have to repeat it.
No, you better calm down. You better tone your fucking voice. That's the second time tonight.
Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, motherfucker.
Yeah, chill out, bro.
Fuck this Shirillas, motherfucking Don's Law, bitch. Let's go. Get it how you live.
Manslaughter, but I don't see it as an intentional homicide.
Fuck Mackenzie.
But that's why I wouldn't have waived a jury. I mean, a judge is going to make you're going to leave it in one hand of one judge. How about some hot little 20-something-year-old guy who looks at it and says, I'd like to look at those feet. I'm not going to convict her of anything.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer.
Well, I mean, when you do videos like this, you got to do some due diligence. You got to look into the case, the PowerPoints.
Episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your board sir.
We're going to keep on going? All right, let's keep on going.
Yeah.
Certified criminal defense lawyer, coming to you with my these are Irish gold cufflinks. So graciously given to my fiance. Today we're reacting to.
Hey, real quick, Ronnie, sidebar. Did you hear about what happened with the president's sister or relative that went over to Palestine and got tortured by the?
All right, this is
I don't like to get into the politics.
I don't know why he does it. He had to do that. He's all upset.
I had to. I'm not upset. No, I'm not upset, Pleb. No. This,
gosh.
That right there is something.
That's a whole different. We don't. That's not the title of this live. Let's continue, man. Come on.
Talking to Ronnie Blue Eyes, the Irish mafia.
Yeah, it don't matter who you're talking to. Continue, man. No comment, man. Come on, man.
Mackenzie,
this ain't political.
Shirilla, 17-year-old dating a 20-year-old, thinking she's all that in a bag of chips and all a little fiasco. I don't know if you know about this. This was a Netflix series, evidently. And so we're going to get into it. And I've got a case just like this right now. I'm not going to tell you who, what, where, or how, but these are really kind of incredible.
Like Plug said, you got to do your due diligence when you speak on things, especially cases, but at least
this is most lawyers. Most lawyers do the same thing. They'll skim through it. And they'll figure out some sort of algorithm, and then they'll try to think they got the case down pat, and they'll deal with it like it's a goddamn business.
I'm hip to the shits.
Netflix did what they were trying to push to everybody was at the end of that doc, you still up in the air is like, wait a minute, she might have not did it on purpose. That's what their whole goal was. I said it as soon as it came out, and then everyone's like, oh, we love the doc. Listen, the only good part about that doc is Netflix keeping the audio rolling when she fucked up. Besides that,
Yeah,
at the
that
end
was
of it,
dope. That was crazy. But they did leave a little bit of reasonable doubt lingering, like with some people that don't know any better. And a lot of people that are covering the case are saying, don't just watch the documentary on Netflix. Do your due diligence, do your homework, watch some podcasts, watch other documentaries. You know what I mean? To get a
yeah.
better perspective.
Incredible charges for somebody who is not remorseful and full of herself and didn't take heed to the old phrase, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. But before we get to that, this is brought
Before you get to wreck yourself.
to you by AskALawyer.com. AskALawyer.com is a very effective way for you to get some legal advice. You can short circuit some of the stuff by going to
this
AI.
was after
AI
DBS. Just let you know, this was
All right,
after. Where's the crutches, DBS? Come on, bro. Where's the crutches at?
You know, listen, she's an actor. I believe wholeheartedly that she braced for impact. She buckled up. She positioned herself like a NASCAR driver would, as if they were to, get into an accident or get into a crash. She's small and petite. There is a lot of wiggle room where she can possibly, just like she did, not feel the impact of what really, took place. And let's not forget that she crashed the car on the right side. The passenger side is
of the corner of the building.
Yeah,
yes.
The blunt of the impact went straight to the passenger side, where Dom
left side, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the right side.
With the right side, I mean.
She had no alcohol in her system, Lisa.
It clipped the wall.
Issa.
It's too intentional for me. There's so much intent
But
here.
Look at that middle pick, DVS. Look how happy she is right here.
Well,
look
she
at
beat a
fucking
body
Rosie's
in her
fuck
mind.
ass.
In her mind, she beat a body. She got off for murder.
At this point, yeah, she thought she was. You know
Yeah,
what I
look
mean?
at her.
She
She's
saw
putting the
sunshine
middle
and
finger
rainbows.
on Halloween. Remember, she went to a Halloween party.
That's pictures of it, brother.
That's
what that is.
Yeah.
But she was also at I believe she was at the house of Christine and the family around that time as well.
Yeah, because like I said, that they didn't have all the information at first. They even like was showing up, to,
And
showing
that's even-
support and going to the memorial, and they didn't have all the information. So that makes it dark. You know what I mean?
It does make it dark because
darker.
for you to be able to go and sit around the family, right, and act as if this was an accident, that's sick.
Yo, did you see the text of her blowing up the family's phone?
I did not, Ronnie. I didn't.
I saved that for us to react to it later. Crazy. Plug had a lot going on tonight, so yeah, we'll do it another night. I saved it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Talk about Mackenzie Shirilla, the
killer.
Oh, I just, you know what? Let me tell you something, guys. This is a message to the guys.
Say it again, Ronnie.
He wanted to say that shit so bad, Shirilla the killer. He wanted to say it. He almost said it.
Yeah, he
My
is.
opinion.
He's loving the limelight. I'll tell you that.
If a chick is good looking, so the fuck what? Doesn't give her the right to be arrogant. Doesn't give the right to control you. Doesn't give her the right to be, somebody who can't understand normal thinking, if you know what I mean.
He's
an acronym. Anyway, so you see these girl, and you peel a little bit of the fucking makeup away. They're not that hot. You take away the attitude, and what do they have other than their? I mean, they're whatever. They don't have anything to offer except for their looks. Bye-bye. You're not a partner. You're not a friend. You're just a hanger-on. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Do I sound better? Anyway, a 17-year-old Mackenzie.
I do want you to know that a lot of people are coming to us.
If a chick is good looking, they have anything to.
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
Holy
I messed
shit.
up. Listen, I messed up on the line here. What he's saying is not a lie, right? I mean, he's a little theatrical with it. He's he's a little insensitive as well, but what he's saying is absolutely on the money, man.
Offer, except for their looks. Bye-bye. You're not a partner. You're not a friend. You're just a hanger-on. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Do I sound better? Anyway, a 17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla, somewhat of a classic mean girl. Mean girl. You don't want a mean girl, no matter how hot they are. She recently graduated from high school. Oh, good for you. And she spent her time trying to become an influencer. I suppose you could consider me an influencer, and I don't really like that term because it sounds kind of uppity or whatever. But I got some other shit going on besides the internet. I'm a criminal defense lawyer. I have a practice that I've developed over almost 30 years. She also had a lack of supervision, and a lot of her videos featured.
Yeah, let me say this real quick. Christine Russo
blunt.
did ask people not to react to Dom's messages with Mackenzie, and
Yeah.
we haven't, we won't.
And
The
I
only
haven't
message
even brought
is,
that up. I said Mackenzie's text to the family.
yeah, I think
That's
Velma's
it.
talking about somebody else in the chat, but there is one message I want to
Oh,
bring
yeah, I
it
ain't
up,
talking to her.
but it's between Mackenzie and her mom. Like those are the ones, like Mackenzie and her mom, Mackenzie and her dad. Very important shit in there. Very important. We'll
I'm
get
more
to that
focused
though.
on what Mackenzie is saying. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Let's go.
Months at 17 years old. So Dominic, let's talk about the two people she killed, murdered, slaughtered. Goodbye. Traded her life for these two lives. And this is just so dumb. And some of these things are just so not need to happen. This is why, as parents, when you guys become teenagers, we get freaked out even more because guess what? When you're toddlers, we can kind of control you. And you're over here. Oh, we just don't want you to hit the, your head on a corner of a furniture, that kind of stuff. And hi, daddy, and they love you and control you. Everything's great. And when you're 9, 10 years old, well, you can go to your friend's house, but you're still kind of under our control. And, but then you get 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. Then you're out and about, right? You're out and about. You're driving a fucking car. And you're probably drinking and you're doing this and that. We don't have control over that. And guess what you don't have? You don't have the wherewithal to see what the fuck is going to happen tomorrow. You don't see that the things I do right now are going to affect me tomorrow or 5 years from now. That's the scariest part about being a parent.
Yeah, y'all want to bring up messages. Read this one, DBS. This will make you fucking shake.
All right, let's see what this is. Where did you go? I'm with Dad. Okay, you don't seem like you like the car. I don't. I was expecting to get a Benz or a BMW. I appreciate you, Mom, but it's just not my style. You drive a G-Wagon, so me driving a basic Honda is weird.
Now, real quick, I hate Natalie. I hate Natty, right? I hate Natty Shirilla, but she fucking laid Mackenzie a new one in this message back. Go ahead.
You realize you just graduated high school, right? You have a roof over your head. You don't have to pay bills. College is paid for. You don't have to rush and leave home. Your life is set. So to sit up and tell me you don't like a car I paid cash for is crazy. It's very ungrateful. Actually, you don't appreciate me. If you appreciated me, you would drive the car and not storm off with an attitude and leave. If you're not going to drive the car, I will sell it. I'm not going to kiss a child's ass. I'm 45. I worked hard for my G-Wagon. You're a teenager, graduation. You don't work hard for anything. Yet how dare you? Just sell it, Ma. I don't want it. Whoa.
Hey, and we got the YouTube page, Shirilla the Killer, in the chat. Salute. We appreciate you. Salute.
Salute to the whole chat. Mallory, Carolyn Cooper, Aaron, Snigga Diggity, Super Dave, Mr. West, everybody in the chat. Now, that's important because at the end of the day, that is the murder weapon. So she was evidently trying to change the murder weapon, but it's like, look at it. It just shows how ungrateful and entitled this little girl was.
That's disgusting, Pug. I would feel like shit, and I'd be like, what the hell did I just raise, man? What monster is this?
What do you drive? Oh, no. I don't tell the world what you drive. But you drive something similar, like let's just say, like I don't
Bro,
know,
I
like a
drive one of the
Honda.
best. Bro, I drive one
Pushing
of
the
the best
caddy.
cars. I drive one of the best cars there is
Yeah,
for the
I know.
economy. What are
That's
you
what I'm
talking about,
saying.
bro? I got a
But
Honda,
Mackenzie
bro.
Mackenzie wants a G-Wagon.
She's an idiot, bro. You know what the maintenance is on that, bro? If you don't have the tools for that, you're screwed.
And this is the irony of the whole thing, right? She can never drive again, even when she gets out. So no G-Wagon for her ever. Let's go.
Only pictures on the wall, baby.
There's not much there to control your behavior. That's why I always say you should be always building. You think about this all the time. Build, right? If I build my education, like my daughter right now, she's building her education. She's going to finish college a year early. She's just a beast, but she doesn't do anything irresponsible. I think women are better at this than guys are. Why? Because they have a womb they have to protect. Honestly, they have to worry about getting pregnant. So they have that kind of built in, if I do this, this is going to happen to me later. There's a little bit of that going on with women, but even young people, no matter who you are, lack a certain perspective because you're young. I mean, it's not your fault. You just lack a perspective, but you think you fucking know everything. When I was 19, oh my God, nobody was smarter than me. And I didn't know until I got to law school how stupid I was.
Yeah, there's a humble experience you go through in the transitioning of from becoming a boy to a man. Mackenzie never experienced that, and obviously she's still living like she's in high school. Look at all these disciplinary reports. Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just living, I guess, a rebel life, right? That's the only thing you can do in there. You're going against everything. She got 15 in life. She's understanding how much time she's really going to do, right? Because if she really has enough time to think about what it is that...
But it's evil, DVS. She's dragging shit and gaslighting the victims' families. Like, bitch, what are you doing?
She's been allowed to do this her whole life, man. Nobody ever checked her.
No repercussions,
Nobody ever said, "Yo, what are you doing? What? Kick her out the circle, X out." Nobody had the audacity or the guts to say, "You know what? We're just gonna act like she's not even breathing."
It's the first time she had to sit down, man, and really reflect. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a while, but listen, I got a request from the chat. I don't know if this is possible. The chat, shout out to the whole chat. Hit the like button if you like something. We appreciate you all. The chat is moving so quick. They're asking if you could slow it down, Plug. I personally do not have the I don't know if that's even possible, but
there's a way to do it. I'm gonna mess with it. I'll figure it out.
All right,
yeah, we can. If you can't, DBS, let me know and I'll do it. But go ahead, press play and go try to figure that out. Go ahead.
Salute.
All the books.
Smash the like button.
Nobody could be an expert in all of this. You can just be a good swimmer in the law, right? Anyway, listen to me preach. I'm very passionate about this. But okay, let's go to her victims. Dominic Russo, he was 20 years old and dating Mackenzie. 20-year-old dating a 17-year-old, legal, and probably okay. I mean, I don't think that the age difference is that big a deal. Shirilla was a freshman when they met. That's a little bit. 3 years as a freshman, so like maybe he was a senior or just a first year out of school. That's more than say 5 years down the road. That age difference, right?
I want to say this real quick. My daughter ain't dating no damn 20-year-old. I just want to get that out the gate. Continue.
Fact.
A conflicting relationship that's dysfunctional. He was said to have a great love for stock trading and basketball, but also he had a checkered past. So Davion Flanagan, oldest of three, when he was 8 years old, he and his sister were adopted. He was the starting running back in his high school, and he worked as a swim coach.
He was a baller. He was a baller,
boy, right?
Baller.
After graduation, he worked at a Barbage college and was set to attend next fall. And when you hear these backgrounds of the people, they're always with promise, right? These people are never not going to amount to nothing. They're always going to be a brain surgeon. They were always going to. Those are so hard to listen to when you're in court and you're on the defense side, because that's the side I'm on. In the early morning hours of July 31st, Mackenzie, who was driving her boyfriend and his friend, so Dominic and Davion, home from a sleepover the night before, it had been reported that they were smoking weed and some were doing mushrooms. They stayed up late, but left the party at 5:30. Left the party at 5:30. What do I say? You know, it's okay if you're getting up at 5:30 to go fishing, but if you're coming home from a party at 5:30, that's a little fucked up. And doing mushrooms, I don't recommend mushrooms for anybody, especially young people who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Man, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking
He
about,
don't
bro.
know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
In
this
some
guy is-
situations, not for young people, let me make this very clear, but for adults, it's known to be very helpful and
But
and
why is he
healthy
bringing
in
it up? Mushrooms played no
microdosing.
part. Mushrooms,
Right,
they were
exactly.
serving the mushrooms. They played no part.
Exactly.
There's proof of them serving
That's why they
and
had
selling
this jail,
mushrooms.
and there was texts in
Yes,
jails allegedly.
but they cannot prove that there's mushrooms in her system at the time of the crash, and it came back as negative. So
It's
I don't even know why
marijuana.
Bruce Rivers would even bring this up at this point. Go ahead.
Well, I think it's one more thing that it's easy to kind of like fall on. It's I don't know, it's a hallucinogen. They could always pull that as a defense as well if they ever wanted to go down that
Has
side
mushrooms
street.
ever made you feel demonic?
No, man. Oh man, let me tell you.
Okay,
man.
then, and we don't want to keep going on mushrooms because mushrooms had nothing to do with this case. So that's why I don't. You know what I mean? We just got to continue because Bruce Rivers got it fucked up. He should have did his due diligence. Continue.
Maybe you should take some mushrooms.
If
With weed or whatever.
no,
I've
I'm
just
good.
seen so many cases
I'm on this
where they
shit.
just
Listen,
the
we're an hour into
behaviors-
10 in, and this is a fucking clinic of how you do a live stream, dog. This is how you bought not reacting now. I'm talking about this all in the beginning to everything up to this point. We
Yep.
showed that Steven Shirilla is a fucking liar. We showed that she has a fucking inmate that's out, 2 inmates that's out right now saying that she admitted to doing this crime. We showed that tonight. All
Yep.
right.
And she got
I'm just
multiple
high energy.
partners, girlfriends. You feel me?
I don't need mushrooms,
on
homie.
psilocybin
Fuck
mushrooms.
Mackenzie Shirilla and her
It's just
mushrooms.
absolutely off the chain. So at 5:34 a.m., a closed circuit TV camera shows that Mackenzie's Toyota drove down the street going 100 miles an hour and smashed into a brick wall. Unbelievable. First responders didn't arrive for 45 minutes. Now, I don't know why that is. I don't know if she was knocked out or he was knocked out. And if nobody's there, it's conceivable. But Mackenzie Shirilla was taken to the hospital, and her 2 passengers, Russo and Flanagan, were declared dead on the scene. And here's a video of the accident scene.
Oh,
I haven't
and we
seen
didn't
this.
talk
It's
about
kind of
this
a
real
cool
quick. Rosie Graham, where the fuck are you at? Because you're a fucking evil, conniving bitch. You were there and seen the fucking car crash and didn't call 911? What kind of human are you?
Not only that, she refused to speak with police, but was quick to jump on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that, man. She was all over the place, shouting out her Instagram, all kinds of crazy social media
For her
influencing.
followers and her modeling. And
Cloud is one hell of a drug, Ronnie.
I did not catch this this is one of the things that I've recently learned. Obviously, we were learning stuff with the calls and disciplinary reports. That's all new stuff. Salute to all the channels that's doing that. BST, BT, and True Crime and Chill. All you guys, Shirilla the Killer. Salute to all you guys. But I learned this is new to me. This is to me. I missed this, and for her to be there, it just shows what her character is. And and this is another thing too. Mackenzie Shirilla was conscious in that car. So she seen the last moments, and then homegirl drove by. Like, come on, bro. What is really going on? You guys are for this. I'm telling you, bro. Rosie Graham is an evil bitch too, just like Mackenzie Shirilla, allegedly.
yeah.
Cat got your tongue, DBS?
No, not at all, man. You're hitting all the
Right,
good
so-
points, man.
So that is
Good
the
shit.
wall. Let's just watch it again. So here she is. It looks like just a residential street. And there's the wall she just smashed into. Unbelievable. You know, brick walls don't move. And you can't take that back. You can't reverse any of that. You know that? And that's what I'm telling you with these kids, not having any insight or foresight and if you don't have responsibilities, you don't have a job to get to, you don't have kids to care for, you don't really have any, I don't need to do anything tomorrow. I've got to get there. So I got to get my sleep tonight. You don't have that. So let's just take a look at the body cam from the first responders.
Duty.
Radio. This car's
flitting too. Occupant inside. Send us some squad now. Radio, we got at least 2 occupants in here. No one's moving. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So let me tell you something. You might think that cops are badasses and, firemen are badasses and, oh, blah, blah, blah. And that's their job. No, they're human just like everybody else. And if this cop's got a teenager, guess what he sees? Do you remember I did that interview with Dr. Lindsay Thomas? If you haven't seen that, you should go back and watch that. The interview I did with she's a medical examiner, and she was fantastic.
All right, real quick.
But she had
Let me update the chat. The chat's going fast. Salute to everybody in the building. White Russia, who is Rosie? Rosie is Mackenzie Shirilla's best friend and still her best friend to this day, and she's a piece of shit. We did a video on it too.
Bonafide piece of shit. She definitely chases the clout as well. They're all getting high on the clout.
Yeah, they were doing the social media and the modeling, and she's the one that was in the documentary that refused to speak with police, but was quick to jump at the Netflix documentary, just to give you a little bit of context. And me and DVS, we kind of touched on what he's talking about right now. The cop at first just seen the accident. He seen a few young kids, and he was emotional. He was human. He was sympathetic. He was
Could be any of our kids
to the situation,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Now, that person in the chat saying sus to us, I believe that's a term used by Crime Circus. Now, another fact that I forgot to make a video on, the dad basically admitted the reason he wore that shirt is because Crime Circus says boom, it's Crime Circus's merch. His merch is based around the fact that boom, it's still mocking the crime. It's still, so now he confirmed that he fucking did it on purpose. This is how stupid this fucking dude is.
So I just want to say, right, like from what I noticed, and I could be wrong, this could just be my crazy thinking, but it seems like True Crime Circus does almost like comic cards or comic editions for each case, right? So it's like he does, something specific that would, subliminally,
Which is sick because the tragedy. But yeah, you're right.
he's a comic book guy. I told you on the other video, it almost seems like he wants to be a villain in some sort of Gotham series or something.
Definitely looked like an insane clown posse dropout. Like he didn't make the cut and got mad about it.
Where the
I do know.
decedent was very similar to her daughter, and that really affected her. And then she was like, going like this with her daughter, trying to protect her. But these cops, what do you think a cop does to their children, in terms of, trying to protect them?
And I just want to mention one thing, right? That, you touched on, Plug, but you never really like went in depth on it. It is alleged that Mackenzie was awake a good while before the police showed up. And it was also alleged that, she watched what took place after the crash.
Missa Dams, you say Brian Koberger is innocent. I don't know if you're smoking or something like that. You can have that opinion, but you didn't even spell his name right. I believe it's BRY, so I don't know how much of a supporter you are for him. But go ahead, DBS.
Yeah, I don't know who paid you to come over here, but you're crazy, man.
I want to say this. Richard Allen, in my opinion, is more guilty than Brian Koberger because you got a full confession out of somebody. Now, I don't, again, Crime Circus is going to go that way because that's where the views come. If you go in and say, yo, free Mackenzie, free Brian Koberger, all this stupid shit, you will get more views. You will get, that's why fucking creators do it. And listen, there's going to be backlash. I'm going to make a diss song on you. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
It comes with the territory. We got over 900 people in here, almost 1,000 people in here. So you're going to have a few trolls here and there. It comes with the territory. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, man. If you ain't got no trolls, man, you doing something wrong, man. Shout out to everybody in chat, man. All 900 plus.
Yeah.
Get back to it. We in the building, baby.
Salute the Creole lady.
Radio, 3 occupants. No one's conscious. This is bad.
So someone might say, hey, she was unconscious. No. She acted unconscious, and then she was conscious in the ambulance. But the alleging that she was awake and conscious before they got there and watched what took place with everything, concerning death before they got there and then acted as if she was unconscious. Let's not forget this. I could see this being a thing.
You guys, she's alive. We
Yes,
gotta get her
Darth. This
out
is
somehow.
Bruce Rivers. He's a lawyer.
Okay,
Darth
the driver.
Gutierrez.
Talking?
Mr. West says she couldn't move. I don't know if that's not true. She couldn't move if she couldn't move then, she couldn't have moved 2 weeks later. What are we talking about?
The young
Go
body
ahead.
is resilient, man. The young body is resilient, and I believe, I'm wholeheartedly convinced, right? And Ronnie, you have a lot to do with this conviction that I have. That seatbelt and the positioning, and Plug, you had mentioned that it might have been from the impact that it set that seat so erect.
Yeah.
No, sir, not at all. If you look at a NASCAR driver's seat and you look at the way that is positioned and you look at the measuring of how far it is from the steering wheel with the impact ratio from the airbag, man, it's almost like she calculated how she was going to impact the crash.
Well, you could NASCAR would be a bad analogy because now they have the Hans device. They can't even move out of that where they're at. You know what I mean? But I see what you're trying to say. You're fine.
And hypothetically, let's just say this potentially could have just been pretending like she couldn't move, or maybe she couldn't move. We don't know for sure, but she could have been playing too, because she is, like you said, an actress.
She survived the crash because it wasn't a straight shot of where she hit a corner, and the corner hit the passenger side, so her side didn't really get touched. The only way it got touched is from that side coming over. Obviously, she knew what she was trying to do, and she scoped the site. Dr. Insanity proved this shit. Go ahead, though.
The intent is there. There's too many coincidences that show that she was not trying to kill herself.
Well, even if she did try to kill herself, it's still murder. Like, it doesn't matter. You could you shoot somebody and then shoot yourself in the head and you survive, you're still getting charged for that murder of that person.
Murder,
so
suicide,
again, it just shows, it shows more intent. It shows more reason why she's
guilty. They presented facts to her and found her guilty of a crime of what we're all saying that she's guilty of, right? And she still has not admitted to it to this day. From the time she allegedly woke up from being unconscious in the car, she's stuck with the story from then all the way to now.
This is the worst I've ever seen.
You want me to just shut it down at Westwood?
Yeah, and out of respect, we never did the crash. We never did the video on the crash, or did we? Plug.
We did it not reaction wise, but go ahead and play it, man.
I think long ago.
Out of respect, I think we didn't do that intentionally because I think it was too graphic. And if now that you look at that corner of that building, man, think about it. She clipped that building at 100 miles per hour, and it's only on the passenger side. And any video or any picture that she ever had on social media, she's got one hand on the steering wheel with a phone in her hand, with no seatbelt, a blunt in her mouth, and her seat all the way back.
How much of a difference is 96 to 100 hitting that wall, you think?
What do you mean, 96 to 4 miles per hour range?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's not. Listen.
Exactly.
Anything above 80, anything is shit. Anything above 50, man, you're trying to die if you do it the right way. You know what I mean? And I'm not condoning anything, but anything above 50, man, your intent is not looking too good. 50 is pretty
remember,
fast.
this is a side street. This is a cut.
And what really fucked her was the actual street, because she has to make these slight turns, so she had full control of the whip. Yeah, she used her signal right before. Good point, Blue. Yeah,
the blinker. Come on.
She did.
And all that was in a black box. They followed the trail. She left a breadcrumb trail on how she drives, their pattern, how it sticks to, and then they probably did the algorithm on that, and they said, "Yo, listen, this is clearly intentional." She had her foot on the pedal, requesting more speed after 100 miles per hour.
It's crazy. She got fucked by a black box, and now she's in prison fucking a black box. Sorry. No, sorry. Just go ahead. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it, man.
Crazy.
Shout to Cheyenne. Shout to Cheyenne.
Oh,
all right.
wow. That's wild work.
Oh, you got it.
I caught it before you even said it, man.
Oh man, I knew you knew it was coming, man. Go ahead, pause.
And that wasn't even a dog whistle, man. That was straightforward.
Period. Hard stop. End of story. So the police started to investigate this, and their attention obviously went to the driver, Mackenzie. The car is black. You know, these cars have black boxes in them. You know, they can tell, you know, how fast you were going. They can tell, you know, whether you broke, applied the brakes, and it showed that she didn't apply any of the brakes. But it also showed that she was putting it from neutral to drive a couple times while she's driving the car, which makes no sense. So Mackenzie gets taken to the hospital. Don't think she'd be quite free to go, but she gets taken to the hospital. This is a body cam of the investigator. Shows her talking to her mother.
Crime we're investigating is an aggravated vehicular homicide ×2. I do want you to know that a lot of people are coming to us and reporting things. And so usually,
yes, I was told that.
Usually the most accurate information we're going to get is from her. If there's
Can I say something to her? Yes.
She speaks to her mother in a unique,
right in front of the detective. They got balls, I tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's outrageous, man.
You know what's crazy? She follows up with it like trying to set her own standards. Like, oh, can't you just take my license for 10 years? Like, nah, that ain't how this shit works.
It's a gibberish or a distortion of the English language. Exactly. It's kind of like pig Latin. Can we tell the police I had a seizure? Can we tell the police something like that? One of the first things that the girl said to the detective was instantly, can't you just take my driver's license away for 10 years?
You hear that? Can't you just take? First of all, if you're trying to concoct a story, that shows consciousness of guilt. But who fucking cares? There's another term in Latin that they use in the law. It's called res ipsa loquitur. In other words, the thing speaks for itself. So, but can't you just take my license for 10 years? That shows an utter lack of insight, doesn't it? So here's a statement from friends. Let's hear what they have to say about the mean girl.
So this is accurate. Okay. I just want to show you. Oh no, explain it. So this is when they were going down Progress Drive, and then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like on that side grass. So that's the sign. That's when it hits the sign. And then that's where she.
This is the Live 360
right
incident right here.
Missed those two rocks and went right into.
And salute to the donations in the chat. Appreciate you.
90 miles.
Aline, 6816. Yeah, I mean, we showed this. This is when, you know, okay, so you got to imagine, right? Mackenzie's reputation around that high school was the mean girl. She had a whole list of people she wanted to die.
Yeah,
that'd be another thing we could cover. The hit list.
She was threatening people. You know what I'm saying? This is all documented.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this kid right here was on that hit list. So again, they're going to back their friend up and make sure that they come with the facts, because Mackenzie wasn't going to get off the hook with this shit, and they were there to make sure of it.
Does that play?
So,
I mean, what does it mean? Or just screenshots?
It's just a tracker.
Yeah, it's like
my
parents
have me in a circle so they can see where I go, and it just follows you wherever you go. And Davion had us in it.
Yeah, we had
we had a bunch of us. We had all of our friends in it. Like Davion was in it too. We can literally see where Davion has been. So I don't know if you guys however long.
Again, Chantel, salute to Chantel for always donating and supporting the channel. Thank you for everybody donating. But let me go back to her comment, right? The slipper. Again, in the PowerPoint presentation the prosecution presented, there was no slipper underneath that pedal. So I don't know where they got that photo from. That's the first thing. The second thing is, again, now it's like 12 different things that happen for this crime. It doesn't make sense, Steven. Steven's the one that's pushing the slipper thing too. Crime Circus and Steven, their whole defense is 12 different things happen at once.
But you know how sick that sounds? You know how sick that sounds? Because that just goes to show that somewhere along the line, after the crash, she was conscious. Because just like you pointed out, Plug, the acceleration of the pedal was down all the way down above 100, asking for more. If there was a slipper under there, you wouldn't be allowed to ask for more. The pedal wouldn't be all the way to the floor because it would be obstructed by the sandal.
And so remember, it's a slipper, DVS. We actually talked about this the other night. It folds easy.
Yeah, no way. pedal to the metal.
Listen, it doesn't matter, man. What would that have to do with obstructing it to pull it down and make it go faster? How does that even have? It doesn't make sense at all. It just goes to show that she was awake after the crash. Because if you're going by the black box, the pedal was all the way down, asking for more. If the slipper was there, it wouldn't have been able to ask for as much as it was asking for. Let's make it make sense here.
Yeah. No, you got good points, bro.
I don't think their parents knew about the party, but I can be wrong.
Okay. If you guys want.
So that's important because would the parents have any liability? You know, you invite somebody over and you give them a drink and they take off. It's called social host liability. And if the parents invited people over, or
that only happens in the middle America where there's a lot of money. That shit does not happen in the hood. That shit happens all the time, and nobody gets in trouble in the hood. Just saying.
But he's saying he thinks the parents had knowledge of the party, allegedly.
allowed their child to invite people over, and he got them high and drunk. They could be on the hook for something like this.
I will let you guys write statements.
If there was influence in her system, if there was drugs in her system, but that's not the case. This bitch said, dude, do we not, earlier in this live, y'all rewind back, we showed an inmate that was locked up with her saying that the demon made her do it.
That's what she said, allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
I can like send screenshots.
Absolutely.
But there was the fact that they might have been on psychedelics.
Okay.
So Kenzie was the driver, and they said that she took a nap. But if you know psychedelics, that's like a 8-hour to 12-hour. Like you cannot. Yeah, you cannot.
Let me tell you, and this is graduation time, right? And there's graduation parties all over the place. You know what I see around this time? I see unnecessary deaths all the time. I see fighting with guns. I see that all the time. And I see kids getting drunk and killing their classmates. Not on purpose, just because they're fucking stupid. You know, if you're 17, 18 years old, you can still take an Uber no matter what you're doing. Guess what? Had they been in an Uber, all three of them would be alive today.
Wait a minute, pause. What are you, Bruce Rivers?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bruce Rivers, you're taking a huge ass L right now. What are you fucking talking about?
I don't know. I think he's so used to covering bullshit that he just can't help himself.
Yeah. Like if they was drunk or, you know, if there was...
He's just coming up with fucking shit out the hat. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to... That's what they got to do. You know what I mean?
Lawyer in them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the fucking lawyer in them, bro.
I'd rather react to Christine Russo's videos than what this fucking guy's saying, because really we're not getting further in what I'm trying to learn something, right? That's what I always, anything I do, I want to learn. I want to find something new. This dude is actually making us take, we're like taking like 5 steps back. Bruce Rivers, you're taking a big L right here. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is. Go ahead and continue though. Let's see what he says.
About that. You know, the lack of insight you motherfucking teenagers have, and I'm saying that affectionately, is what's going to kill you. Smart decisions, thinking about tomorrow will preserve your life and the lives of your classmates. You know,
what he's saying is facts, but it's not. It doesn't contain to this case.
Well, I think
when you have a sober Mackenzie Shirilla committing a crime of murder. Go ahead.
I think that was a lawyer in him, right? I think he's trying to show, genuine intentions for teenagers, right? To an extent.
Great point in the chat. Someone talking about his son. RIP to his son. That is a good point. So he's a huge advocate. I get that. I get it.
That's why
but it doesn't have anything to. It doesn't have anything to do with particularly why Mackenzie Shirilla committed this crime and had any influence on her mental stability of killing Dom and Davion. Go ahead.
Agreed.
The people in high school, you're not going to give a shit about them in 5 years because you won't even know them for the most part.
You cannot sleep. Texted Davion. He texted me at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And it says that they crashed at 5:36.
So he texted you right before they crashed.
So and it shows on this app, Davion was on his phone at 5:35.
Okay.
So it was like almost like he was like a hostage in the car.
Like I don't know.
Because at what time? I texted literally not even a minute before the crash. But he did text someone out saying I love you. Like around 3 minutes.
I don't know.
Imagine that. You're in a car with
Damn,
this
a
crazy
random I
bitch.
love you text a
She's screaming crazy. I'm gonna
minutes
drive this shit
before.
into a wall. We're
Yeah.
all dead. You're dead. And then she's really stepping on that gas, bro.
Right.
Bro.
Imagine their state of mind, the panic.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I'd even be able to get a text in, man. But our kids are so savvy now. That's just that's something natural.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like playing Monday chair quarterback with that situation because we don't know if they could have been sleeping. I don't know, but
absolutely not. He was just on the fucking phone talking about I
well,
love
he said
you.
3 a.m. That was a 3.
No, that's not
bro.
what he said. That's not
Rewind it back. Rewind it back. That's
minutes
exactly what he
before.
fucking said.
No, he said 6 minutes before, and then his phone showed he was on 1 minute before.
He showed that his phone was yes, but not the text.
I don't.
Listen, just listen, plug.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Okay.
And it says that they crashed at 5:36.
So he texted you right before they crashed.
And you can it shows on this app, Davion was on his phone at 5:35.
Okay.
So it was like almost like he was like a hostage in the car.
Like I don't
like because at the whole time I literally not even a minute before the crash. But he did text someone out saying I love you like around 3 a.m.
Around 3 a.m.
I know.
I'm not an idiot. I heard what I heard, but I understand what you
say. 5:30 too.
5:30. They seen that he was on his phone, but there was no text messages, right?
5:35. They seen he was on his phone, but 5:30.
Oh, okay.
He said, mentioned a message, so he brought it up twice. He said 5:30 and then 5:35. So 6 minutes before, then a minute before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saying I love you like around 3 a.m.
I don't know.
He's. I know he texted his father. Yeah.
He texted his father. I heard he texted a friend too.
Yeah, I'm in the lobby talking to some witnesses from there.
How sad. Just extinguish 2 lives for nothing. 3, really. She was kind of a mean girl and a social influencer.
Whoa, not 3, because she has a second chance at life. That if she goes through the proper procedures of fucking having remorse and shit, she can get through. But
and she still gets to wake up every day.
But to say that there's 3 lives taken, no, Mackenzie Shirilla is still alive, living the best life in prison right now.
Yep.
But it's still not. She's not living life. Like she's.
Whoa! What do you mean? Dildos on the screen, homie. What do you mean she ain't living the life?
Listen,
she's wearing what she wants to wear. She's showing her titties to all the fucking studs. She's got a young M.A. bending over backwards up in that bitch. What are you talking about?
It's only gonna last for a very short amount of time. She's not. That shit is gonna put her in a place where she's gonna have to sit down in due time, right? All that shit, there's going to be a lot of things that she's not going to be able to do every time she comes out the box. Either she's going to go to a maximum, right?
You can't say box no more.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. She's on a pathway to destruction. She's only going to hurt herself. It's not going to get better. It'll be great for a while, but I'm telling you, it's all going to crumble. It's all going to crumble.
Want to be anyway. The state was able to paint
It might be a great
Mackenzie
time to show domestic violence awareness. JLR, he had a challenge out, someone make a poster behind him, and this is our submission. Hopefully we win this. I think we did a good job. Go ahead.
Someone who was irresponsible with absent parents. Some of this stuff I don't really agree that you could get in because you're not supposed to use the character of the defendant. But they show that she routinely smoked weed while driving, that she may have even been involved in sex work. I mean, how is that relevant to this case? This is where my initial...
But it's not really relevant to the case. I mean,
but
relevant.
he's bringing up shit that's not relevant to the case. So what are you
talking about? Character.
He's being a lawyer, bro. This is what I'm saying. He's being a true lawyer, man. He is being a lawyer through and through. You can't fault him. I've been around these fuckers my whole life, bro.
Yeah, we all
this is what they do.
Contradictions are there too.
Bro, on a regular basis, bro. If you sit around them long enough, bro, you're going to feel like you're being fucking put under a spell. You'll get dizzy. You got to shake it off and realize what's going on. Yeah, read between the lines, kid.
Admonition to the young men about how hot a chick is and what you should put up with and what you shouldn't put up with. So this is text messages between Dominic and Mackenzie. You realize I'm just going to go get a sugar daddy and start selling feet pics, and I'm going to be doing this,
Now, I will say this.
So this is really the last chance to hand.
That this message between her and Dom is important though, because there is messages where that she basically admits, yo, I think I showed this. I even said the same thing on the video that we did. I showed these text messages. These are important because it's not, diminishing his character in any sorts of way. He's a
Look, it
victim,
shows
so
you her character, right?
it shows you her character. And bro, she was selling her fucking box. Go back to box again. She was selling that. She was selling her feet. She was doing all kinds of nasty shit.
Well, it
And
shows
then
you right here. Yeah.
shows that she was on a crash out in character, like her civilian crash out. If you're gonna sell it, all that, you don't care about life.
And yo, in that Justina Valentina video, she was pretending to be Mackenzie, and she's like, she took like a foot pic and was like, that's 2,500 right there.
That's disgusting.
Now
Right.
DVS gets weird around 304s. We had one on here one time.
What the hell is a 304? What's that?
know?
What is that? What's that?
HLD, bro. Come on, man. Come on,
it was Sarah Boone's old Selly we interviewed. It got awkward when she was up here.
Sarah Boone's old Selly?
Yeah, we had Sarah Boone's old Selly on here.
They were forcing it on Dead Dogs.
Nah. For real?
Yeah, Sarah Boone's old
homie.
Selly was on here admitting that she was. Never mind. It don't matter. Continue, bro. We getting off.
Or first of all, a fucking broad that would talk to me this way, guess what I'd say? Bye-bye. And how long does a sugar daddy really last anyway? I mean, who's going to put up with somebody who talks to them like, you let a dude fuck your feet for money like 6 months ago? Well, if she's underage, that's underage. We were broken up. And and it was feet laughing my ass up once again, and then leave. Yeah, I love you, but the last time you started hanging out with her, you were literally selling your body to that random dude. Jeez, you've got somebody who's redlining their life and not realizing it. And when I say redlining it, I mean, look at this.
Dog whistle Saturday.
This.
God damn, that's a lot of work right there. Holy
Yes.
shit.
So in the prosecution's PowerPoint on this case, they actually show lots of images of Mackenzie Shirilla holding a lot of cash. There's even one scene where she's got it spelled out like how 50 Cent did it in old IG posts. Like,
Right.
And the money allegedly was coming from her selling drugs and her also selling her vagina.
Just
Oh,
to
you're
give the
selling a
chat some
box.
context, man. 304 is an old school pager code for hoe. Let's go.
Thank you, Blue.
You already know.
The Urban Dictionary on the live stream. Let's go.
Yeah.
Flexing bullshit with money. You see rappers do this all the time. It's just so
No, Flo just
unnecessary.
called it.
I can't remember what rapper did this.
all the time.
It was in California, and he posted some pictures of some stuff. And then they're like, okay, well, we'll go rob your fucking house. And that's what they
Pop
did.
Smoke. Oh no, hold
Pop
on.
Smoke.
Yo, didn't 50 post a big ass picture of money that said I'm broke?
Yeah, exactly. When he was beefing with Floyd Mayweather. But he's talking about Pop Smoke posting
I think
like
it had to do with child support, but yeah.
Yeah,
They got lined up.
again, what Bruce Rivers is talking about has nothing to do with anything that's going on. Now he's talking about home invasion robbery. Go ahead though. Whatever.
He's trying to be down.
Pop Smoke. That's who it was. Did they kill him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they killed him.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Oh,
Dude.
look at my money.
This guy,
they're
bro.
50s. They're not hundreds.
What happened to the lip, man?
He
What the
said
fuck
they're
happened?
50s, not hundreds. He low key.
Whoa, what
hating
the
that
fuck they get this
posted
pitch
fake.
for? What the hell we
Very-
got going on here? Is this what the jail call was?
Whoa.
She allegedly showed her. Dude, this is gross. Can we get off this?
Scandalous.
Come on, Bruce Rivers. Do better. I do not want to see this.
And I can tell you that's probably about $5,000 there. So what? $5,000.
I see.
in
What's he
20s.
looking at, Bruce?
Who cares? I mean, so this is her behavior after the crash, and this is where lack of insight, and this shit comes to light. So she didn't come across as remorseful. She continued to make content and posting her. Oh my god, this is so stupid. And this is stuff that the court takes into account. So let's see what she posts.
What the fuck?
He said those 50s, not hundreds.
Yeah, Bruce.
Lucky to be alive.
Faking the fuck out of that shit.
Remember, there was a movie back in the day, bro, where
She
somebody-
Gypsy Rose in that right there. Go ahead.
Yeah, she is pulling the okie doke, son.
What movie were you talking about? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Can't remember. I know it was an old school flick, man. It was one of those things with And who the hell is selling them things, man? What the fuck is that, bro?
Them
She got
body
like
rubbers.
6 toes.
Got
What is
them
that? She
Fred
looks
Flintstones. She
crooked.
pushing
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
gosh, that's what she was selling on the market. Those
Foot
toes.
pics.
Man, I could sell
Why
my
is her?
feet
Wait a
pics.
minute. Why is the third toe longer than all the dude? It looks like she's like throwing the rock and roll sign,
Throwing up
dude.
gang signs and
What
shit.
is she? What the fuck?
She looks like a
Yo,
pitchfork. The
bro, she
pitchfork.
got
son.
web feet. She got web feet, bro.
She's showing
That's
up.
wild work.
She looks like an E, son. You see that?
She
shit,
got
son?
footitis, bro. What the fuck? Athlete's foot. It's disgusting, bro. Why is that one toe longer than everything else?
And the other one looks crooked as fuck.
Yeah.
So it wasn't long after this that
she would have, let's say she got off, right? She would have been on social media to the point, because literally right after, why are you picking up a phone? Why are you even have to show? What are you doing? Read the room, bitch. What are you doing?
Content creating. She's cloud chasing, brother.
Chasing the clout.
What is this?
She proved everyone wrong in that Netflix doc saying she doesn't eat fast food.
She's looking like, yo,
we know Natalie didn't fry that up. Let's be real. Natalie can't cook worth shit. Natalie, she makes the fucking worst chicken salad. The Shirillas don't know how to cook. Prove me wrong, Steven. Clean your backyard, Steven.
She wouldn't even eat a McChicken. Shit,
We'd eat your fucking
worse.
fence, Steven. You got fucking vines all over you're ruining your fucking wood fence, Steve.
What
Selling
an
fucking
insult
toe.
to the
Her toe was uncircumcised. It's selling that shit on fucking OnlyFans.
Put a foot in the mouth.
Put a
Nice
shirt on, bitch. What is she doing?
Jesus Christ. Well, you're not posting now, are you?
Submitted on behalf of her today.
I'm not even cool. I just
Good point, Bruce.
I can do a lot of drugs and not talk to anything.
Yeah, they showed all this shit in court, bro, and they had a good, and I'm glad they did, because it gave the judge, because remember there ain't no jury in this. This was a judge, appointed.
Bench style. Yep.
Yeah, that's what Mackenzie and her lawyers wanted, which how stupid they are, which I don't think it would have mattered either way at the time, but
I'm the girl you die for.
Whoa.
How
yeah,
tone
see,
deaf. How
tone deaf,
absolutely
great
tone deaf.
Great point, Bruce. Great point,
Yeah,
Bruce.
now he's catching him.
Look at Rosie Graham. Rosie sold grams.
Okay. I don't even want to fucking watch the rest of that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's like there's nobody there. You know? Let me tell you something about my daughter, okay? Sending into a language camps to study Arabic. She's studying Al Qaeda and world affairs. You know,
This
she's
dude
got shit
flexing
going
all over
on.
you, DVS.
How so? How's he flexing, plug? What?
He's
way?
saying he's saying he put his daughter in a school. Then she's learning Arabic right now. What are you talking about, dude?
Well, listen, man. With all the knowledge I have, man, I could be up there too, man. But
He's
I choose
flexing on
not
us,
to
bro.
for moral and ethic.
I don't like his tone when he's talking
No
about this
flex
right now.
zone. No flex zone.
I don't take none of this. He's got hella money, man. Good for him, bro. I could care less, bro.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Shout out to Bruce Rivers, man. Salute to DBS.
But if
Salute
I
to
did
Brian
have
Blue Eyes.
that sort of financial gain, man, I definitely would put my kids in private school. I say that.
I don't know what she's
It's
going to do.
it's just
for
a cool
career, but
flex.
it's
Like
CIA or
for
anti-terrorism
example,
or-
bro, with T.I. and 50 Cent, like Corrupt even talked about this. Shout out to Corrupt Cartel. When 50 Cent he did one diss song, and then all T.I. had to do was show his family, and he got the W because 50 Cent doesn't have custody. He never spent time with his kid.
Relationship with Marcus, right? His son.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, and for that's why I was trying to. That's why I was
Let
saying
me tell you
he's
something.
flexing.
Listen, man.
It's a great flex.
I might get a lot of slack for this, but sometimes when the apple gets spoiled rotten, man, there's only so much you can do, bro. And if it's around a rotten bitch and she's teaching them some rotten shit, that's going to be some rotten shit. And there's only so much you can do with that. I'm just saying respectfully.
One point proven. Look at Natalie and Mackenzie's relationship.
Yeah, but it doesn't apply to 50 Cent and his
No,
son
no, no.
because his son
Just an
never had
example.
any relationship with them from the get go. Like he didn't get a silver spoon at all.
Well, it's hard to deal with a woman like that, brother.
I get what you're saying on that part, but yeah. All right. Anyways, that's a different topic too. Let's go.
Whatever she's going to do, she wants to do. She's going to take the LSAT, and she's she's been to I think 23 or 24 countries on several different continents. She doesn't make videos like this. You know, she's got substance, and I'm not saying that I'm proud of her for sure. But what I'm trying to tell you is that chicks like this just don't have much. You just scratch the surface. There's nothing there to be doing this stuff post accident.
Mackenzie thought she was a fucking SoundCloud rapper or something.
You don't think that's going to get jammed up your ass in a fucking sentencing hearing? It's not admissible at trial, but at sentencing, all bets are off. And here she is after going to. It's been said that she went out to a Halloween party dressed as a corpse, but it's Playboy Cardi is what she's really kind of emulating here, it seems. And here's the thing: the prosecution
listen, we're in 2026, right? You got to have some kind of self-awareness to know that what Playboy Cardi is dressing up as is a corpse. So you dressing up as Playboy Cardi doesn't excuse you dressing up as a corpse as well. Like this was an underlining. You know how we DBS talks about the racism and underlining. Mackenzie was doing that with these victims. Like it's a form of gaslighting, is what it is.
Yeah.
Just like Daddy did. Just like Daddy did with that shirt that said "Boom."
Boom.
It's the same shit that Mackenzie. And she imagine if she was still doing content on the outside, she would continue this, bro. You would not see the end of it.
And the shirt's all cut up. You got that emoji there covering what's probably her nipple. She got her tits all out like it's a video chat from prison. Like
you got to remember, art is a language, right? And it seems like they were talking, in a way where they were trying to be, heard, especially with this sort of, comparison. And the father too, man. I think the father has a lot of influence on what takes place too.
Oh yeah, forget about it.
Even though she has a weird dynamic with her mother, I believe there's an even weirder dynamic with her father. There would have to be, right?
Yeah, in a way though, I could tell that he's a lazy fuck by looking at his backyard. You know how you guys could judge people how they treat their animals? Because I do lawns. I look at someone's backyard. I'm gonna judge, dude. What is he doing?
What's up with your landscape? Yeah.
Come on, man. Hassan Campbell got a better setup.
Tighten up that t-shirt.
Play about this, saying, but it's still in poor taste, and it can be misperceived. I mean, it certainly looks like a Playboy Cardi thing, but it can be misperceived. When I've got people that are on the hook for something like this, every move you make is going to be watched with scrutiny.
So Bruce Rivers, your whole thing is stop self-snitching, right? Why won't he talk about how Steven Shirilla snitched on Mackenzie in the hospital? That was the self-snitching of this case that would have broken through. And like, I'll have to go get the paperwork, but he did admit that, oh yeah, my daughter, oh, what did she do? Oh, she did this, or, oh, I know she did this. Like chat, if I'm mistaken, people that have been following this case, Steven Shirilla snitched on Mackenzie fucking early on in this case in the hospital. I swear to God.
And plug, let's not forget the fact that she's over here saying, can't you just take my license for 10 years? Listen, if you was completely innocent and you knew and you felt in your heart of hearts, right, that you was 100% innocent, you wouldn't even say that.
Big facts, bro. Big facts. Continue. DBS, are you on shrooms tonight? You need some.
Counts. 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault.
Oh no, actually, I'm actually in the process of moving tonight. I'm actually out of here in the morning.
Oh, congratulations on your move, man. You getting out of the city, man. You're gonna be living big, bro. Congratulations.
I'm digging it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie. Poughkeepsie, here we come, baby.
I do need to apologize to Pino though, because you brought him up earlier for no reason, man.
What?
He was actually in the chat earlier.
Yeah, man. It's not good, man. We'll come back to that. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, drug possession, weed and mushrooms, and possessing criminal tools. I don't get that. I mean, who fucking cares? She probably had a burglar wrench or something. 4 counts of murder. Probably 2 different subdivisions for 2 people. That's probably what it is. And it's probably depraved heart murder. So this is a picture of her getting arrested. See how smug she is now.
Recording.
Okay, this is when they put her in the car and we hear the voices too.
Where's she?
Yeah, that's
Where
when
is she?
Dom and Davion was speaking, man.
Back there, pal. Hi, Mackenzie. Step out for me.
How you like me now?
I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder × 2. Okay.
How you like me
Nobody's
now?
gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
How do you like me now?
Please be careful taking this one
You got
off
it.
so it doesn't break the bracelet.
Well, aren't you the girl that you died for? I mean,
Oh,
you
they
give me a
skipped
fucking
that
break.
part.
How you like me now?
Whoa, PCAT. Oh no. Oh, okay. I wouldn't put that out there, but I wouldn't put it past it. I think they need to look into that. Oh man, I'm not gonna pull that back up. Allegedly.
This is a lesson to all you teeny boppers out there, and I'm saying teeny boppers in a very degrading manner because I want you to fucking listen to this. You want to wind up in the back of a squad car? You want to wind up in a back? Moreover, do you want to kill your fucking friends? Think before you leap. You're gonna go to parties. You're gonna use drugs or drink when you're not supposed to. We know you're gonna.
Come on,
do that.
Bruce. All right, no one listen to what Bruce is saying right now. Go ahead though.
Take an Uber. Don't drive. You take half the danger out. I mean, I'm not suggesting you drink or do drugs by any means.
Listen to
You
what
take
he's
half the
saying, but it
danger
doesn't
out.
apply to
Otherwise,
this
you
case.
wind up
All
like
right,
this
we're
broad.
done. We're done.
We're
Does he have any?
done.
How long are we into this video? Because does he have an actual solid take of if she's out? That's what I want to
Man,
hear.
we're not even. We're about halfway through, man. There's about
Really?
another 56 minutes involved with this. I don't think I can do it,
Damn.
man.
Yeah, we got calls to get to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do need. I do need to come back though. I need to step out. I'll be right back. Give me.
You're
5.
good. You're good, bro. Take your time, bro. I don't know where he was getting with that though. I wish that he would have just with his opinion on the defense of it, like talked about how the appeal came in a day late, talking about how they didn't bring up like her attorneys didn't bring up anything to to help her case at all.
Yeah.
Like, which I'm glad they didn't, but at the same time, Bruce Rivers maybe have some different point of views, but here we are.
I was expecting him to get into the legal aspect a little bit more, but yeah.
I do got calls dialed up. Okay, so just so everybody knows, all 100 calls got dropped on Strongsville. They're on their FOIA page that they got. It's on the last page. There's 100 calls there, but phone calls from prison is going to be the best channel you're going to hear this from, in my opinion, because the way that they present the product, it's kind of like, hey, Blue, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like Frank Lucas with the Blue Magic, right? Having the
You
better
stamp
product.
on that shit. You get the brand. You get
they
the best calls from phone calls from prison and the best breakdowns and reactions from the YouTube streets. That's just it is what it is.
Because the way that they take the audio from and turn it into mono, where the left and right combine together, and on top of that, they're actually packaging stuff correctly, where it's like, oh, the title and thumbnails, what it is, you hear it and you're not getting clickbaited at all. They kind of keep it like, I don't know, they're the goats when it comes to the phone calls, and their channel is actually called that. So I think that's why I was like, let's not even drop any calls. Let's just react to what they're doing, because honestly, they present it way better.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they keep it funky and they show love, man. Shout out to the phone calls from prison, man. Salute. Yeah. Turn it up.
Angelo said, I was literally sitting there like, why are you lying?
Yeah, but it has to be paperback. Say it again.
Bitch, they better be paying me for this shit, dead ass.
The whole time.
What?
He was like, Jim was saying, like, it's clear that look, like, I didn't live with Dom, but I lived with Dom. You know what I'm saying? Everyone keeps saying that.
Kenzie, I'm not talking. Right.
That's what they said on the record. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
Say it
Okay.
It's said on the record. Okay.
Keep your opinion out of it, though, and just tell me what he said.
He was like, Kenzie got kicked out multiple times. Kenzie's mom always came to get her.
Wait, you have to stop. You have to stop because I don't know if I can know this information.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't tell me anything.
Oh my God.
I kind of got paraphrased anyway, but don't tell me anything.
Yeah, that's just like.
You have paperback?
That is fun. I don't know.
The Sorcerer's Stone. Did you hear Daddy?
No.
Did you hear him say it?
What?
He said the Sorcerer's Stone.
I would have thought that was the name. I don't know any of the names of the books.
No, it's the Sorcerer's
They
Stone.
talking about Harry Potter?
Yeah, little Mary Pothead don't even know a Harry Potter fucking book name.
No, it's the Sorcerer's Stone. Sorcerer?
Yeah, there's
He said sorcerer.
26 rooms on my pod.
What?
There's 26 rooms.
Wow.
I went from 10 to 26. But I don't think it's the. You don't really like me.
All right, what do we got, Blue? What did you hear? That's why I have you up here. I need to know.
That shit was fast as fuck, bro. I'd have to slow it down and run it back.
Where's Shirilla the Killer? I wonder if she deciphered that right there, because that, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man. But it's important, because why would they say it in that language? It has to be something that's incriminating. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and/or they just don't want people around them hearing what they got to say, which could allude to the fact that they might be speaking about the case, which they probably are. But you hear the mother continue to warn her, don't talk about this, don't talk about that. She's all over that PR shit.
Why does it look weird? Oh, really?
Look up what a pod looks like on it looks like that. Like my pod looks like how it looks on Google. It looks just how I expected it.
Okay.
It's not bad. I mean, there's just no I don't know. It's just like a table looking thing, and then there's.
She doesn't like her pad. It looks weird. Her pad looks weird. Oh yeah. Well,
Mackenzie's audio is kind of low, but the mother's loud as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe the phone calls prison didn't individually turn them up like that. I can't get any louder on my end,
Yeah, it could
Blue.
have just been the you know what I'm saying, the service, the reception on her end, because where she's at and shit.
But she's complaining because her cell is weird. What about the lives that you took? What the, like, come on. Every conversation on these calls should be reflecting on why you're in there, in my opinion.
Second, I gotta tell Dave. The people are weird.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
These are people either need that, we don't need that, these are either we just she's will either speed us. Either neither we don't need this keys or like neither.
No, don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, so she was talking about somebody.
Yeah, she's talking about the other people. Yeah.
Interesting.
They stay doing that though.
It's like high school for her.
On that Mean Girl shit, sorority sisters.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Yeah, but make sure you tell everyone that came thank you for coming. So Miss Peggy
Wait.
today.
Yeah, and you can call me again?
I tried to.
Oh, good. After this one? Well, yeah, because she's the only one, so she doesn't have to just share the phone. After this. Oh. Well, I'm excited about bringing you a book.
I'm excited about hopefully getting the fuck out of this shit.
And that.
Now, she was smoking paper, right? That K2 shit. So, is it already sprayed on paper? Like, is she, or is she
Yeah.
like?
So,
Okay.
some people out here call it like perfume because like that's how they get it in there. That they'll spray it on like a letter or a card or something like that.
Okay.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yeah. I just wish I could speak with you privately. Holy crap, but I mean, I can anyway.
I'm about to ask for mental health too. Like, I need mental health.
Do they have that?
They probably say they have it, but they don't have it.
Right. Oh, God. Huh?
What's going on
Um,
A lot of people in
well,
the
we just
chat
got
that
home
are
like
from
too long
Strongsville
ago.
tonight. Salute to everybody from Strongsville. This person says I went to the same high school as Mackenzie, graduated in 08 at Strongsville High. Salute to you.
Too long ago ourselves. So Daddy's making some food.
My plan when I get home.
What?
You know what? When I get home, this is my plan.
Okay.
So
All right,
first,
Shirilla the Killer
obviously, like, I'm
deciphered what we heard earlier. So she says she's weird as fuck. She's in her pod, something close to that.
Yeah, she was talking about the pod and stuff, and then she was telling the mother, like, right afterwards, she kind of spoke on what she was speaking on a little bit. Like, if you Google it, it's exactly what it looks like on Google.
So first, obviously, like, I'm staying with you guys as long as possible. But while I stay with you guys, I'm gonna start saving that money.
Good.
And I'm gonna try to like move like out of Strongsville. Like I want to move like somewhere with a lot of land. And I'm gonna
What the fuck?
a little house, but I'm gonna make it really.
Did she just say that she's going to? She has. Is this her? This is the one that says plans after getting out of prison. This is the last thing she should be talking about.
Yeah.
Cute. I don't want a big house. I want like a little house that's nice on the inside, so I can have a lot of nice things. But I don't want a big ass house.
Yes. Amen. Yep. Like a little, something small, something comfy, something cute. Yeah.
That's the most humble you're gonna get out of Mackenzie Shirilla, that she wants a small house. This is sad.
Right.
This is pathetic. You're pathetic.
Until it's not enough. How long will that last? You know what I mean? And the delusion is real. Like, you got a long way to go to even be considered. And the fact that she hasn't taken no accountability, bro, the possibilities is very slim.
Yeah, you know what's not slim is the size of the dildos that they're using on her. Okay, so
Yo,
listen, man.
whoa.
Listen, allegedly, man, she's dildo maxing up in that shit. So I don't know what she's talking about. She wants shit small.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect timing. Natalie's wild for that.
Oh, Daddy, you came through finally.
Daddy
Less
Ice.
is
Whoa.
more. Oh shit, dog.
Daddy
Woo.
Ice.
Oh lordy.
Down south there, like her country has belongings there, like this.
Oh, they did?
So it's like known that I have. Mr. Russo was like, yeah.
Who said that?
I don't remember. I don't know if it's the prosecution or Jim, but.
So what did they say? What'd she say?
All right, this is my last phone call, Mom. I gotta go back.
Okay. Okay. Wait, what did she say about your stuff?
She just said, yeah, she has like socks, like clothes, makeup, like she just listed hella shit, purses.
Okay. You feel better now?
Yeah.
Dude, they got better makeup in there that I see on the damn outside. Like, she's always, like, when it comes to the other inmates, too, that we've seen, these pictures, everyone is dolled up. Now, she's got some crackhead makeup sometimes. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, she's overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? She's taking what she's got and using it, but she's forcing it. She's definitely forcing it, like, doing too much.
Sorry about the audio, guys. It's the loudest I can get it,
I
man.
don't know if that means. I don't care if it's damaged. I don't care if they broke everything in it. I just want it because it's done.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I want it's done.
I know.
Did you ever get into that Instagram account, the O'Dime girl?
No, not yet. Dang it! I've been a little preoccupied. I will set myself a reminder and I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, and then when you get into that account.
So this is probably before Mackenzie realized that she's, crossed over, and there's nothing wrong with that. I want to make sure that, everyone knows there's nothing wrong with women, girl on girl. But Mackenzie obviously doesn't want this publicized. She's actually ashamed of it. But, it's just, hold on. What's Mackenzie? Didn't she talked about him being weird, staring? Yeah, exactly. So she's staring at her all the time. This is before she was, crossing over, and you have other girls in there staring at her, and it made her feel uncomfortable. Eventually, they broke her in, Blue.
But she's going to say that anyway because she wants attention, right? Because she ain't shy to talk about men with their mother. She's talking about numerous men when it comes to her and the mother going back and forth. And she's writing other dudes and talking to this one and that one. But when it comes to the girls, she kind of shies away from that shit.
Big facts, bro. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Appreciate y'all being here on Saturday night. Oh, no, it's Sunday morning now. Let's go.
Will you change my Instagram username to that? Like, I need you to change.
Isn't it already?
No, I need you to log into the O'Dime Girl account and then change that to like Baby Kush or some shit. Like just change it to.
Oh, you want to make your main account O'Dime Girl?
O'Dime Girl, because I do not want my Instagram popping up.
I understand.
So O'Dime Boy is Dom's rap name, Blue.
Yeah, she's trying to switch it up. She obviously got numerous accounts, but look at this lower middle picture. Fucking homeboy studies hitting the invisible vape. Come on, study.
Okay.
Like Millie's, looks like Millie's.
Okay.
What time is it, Mom?
7:46. Okay. What's that?
I don't know. There's just a name. You have to.
Has there been any alerts?
I don't know. I haven't seen no alert.
Good. I love you.
I love you so much, Mom.
Faith can't come tomorrow, but she'll be back on Thursday. And Jada's coming Thursday as well.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, Jada woke Faith up at midnight, right after our last phone call.
Hold on. What did you say? Miss A? All right, nice to meet you. You got a deck of cards? Oh
A deck of cards, man. I'm telling you, it's one thing after another.
Hey,
Dude,
good,
they
how
got
are you?
more shit in there than we know, bro. She's living it up in there, man.
Deck of cards. About to get a gamble on.
Yeah.
What about cards?
What about what? I just asked for
Deck of-
cards, but there's no cards. There's nothing. Except the Alcohol Anonymous book.
Well, okay.
Oh God.
I'm about to read it though. I don't care.
Yeah, read. No, that's all.
Listen, them Alcohol Anonymous book, even though if you might not be an alcoholic, they still got some good shit inside them
Yeah,
books.
listen, it's AA, but the mother should be encouraging reading regardless instead of laughing at it.
Exactly, yeah. Now listen, them AA books, man, they have a higher power sentiment to, like, the meaning to it is way bigger than.
Just reading, period. Yeah, reading is fundamental. Like, she should be encouraging certain activities and having her shy away from other shit. But we all know what the mother's about, man. She's with the cloud too.
Now there's some YouTubers that might need to drink that, or not drink, might need to read that book. we'll get to that
That's
later.
an amazing life-saving program for a lot of
Drink that
people.
Kool-Aid.
That is their Bible.
Yeah, I just it's a good book, but I like books that like keep my brain like.
Yep, I'll bring it.
Yo, hold on. Speaking of alcohol, you seen that Jessica Kent?
I'll bring
Little
it for
off
you.
topic, but you see that Jessica Kent relapse party she was doing, trying to be funny and shit.
Yeah, Jessica Kent got a lot of backlash too for supporting Mackenzie Shirilla in one of her videos. Yeah, I see what she's doing. She's relapsing in TikTok videos of drinking alcohol off of some other dudes. I don't know what.
Yeah, like
Bro,
trying
she's
to make
all
a
over the
joke about
place.
it. Yeah, trying to be funny and shit.
It's not something to joke about, man. There's been real sobriety and some real people that are in that community in the page. Shout out to
Especially when she's
Kokomo
supposed-
Joe.
Yeah, especially when she's supposed to be in recovery, and you know she has a lot of people, whether people like to admit it or not, she got a lot of people like following her, listening to her. So I think it was kind of tasteless, but what do I know?
My fellowship is with HA, but I still go to AA meetings. That's hilarious. Shout out to you, man. I see what he did there.
Were you chilly today?
It's fuck. Yeah, so it's cold as fuck.
Did you get a sweater though?
Oh no, because they said I couldn't have it. I have to get it tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, so I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I can't wear it. I couldn't wear it today.
Why not today?
Today.
Okay. Oh, sweet baby. I love you so much.
I love you so much too. Tell everyone I said I love them.
I will. I will.
What'd you say?
Dang, those free phone calls were nice. I was kind of hoping for them free phone calls.
Natalie, I just wish you would wake up one day and realize that you were literally on the phone with your child. Like, your child is still here on Earth, and you had the Flanagans and you had the Russos that don't have their kids no more. And I don't get the feeling of you even giving a fuck about them. And nobody in this chat can even agree. Like, you haven't shown you are supposed to be what your daughter is actually supposed to be looking up to and trying to become. And what is that? Like, we've seen a different Natalie in that damn text message talking about the car. Where's that Natalie at? I mean, come on. Like, how many calls do we got to hear? Go ahead.
She's up here trying to be her bestie, bro. Like I said, this is some mean girl shit, some sorority sister shit. She acts more like a friend or a sister than she does a mother. You feel me?
Let's go to this next one. So Mackenzie Shirilla reacts to Dom's family testifying. I think we might have heard this already, but let's listen to it.
Yeah.
You seen court today or no? You didn't see anything?
No. There's $40 on it. We didn't know, so we just figured start with 40. I have no idea.
Russo and Angelo testified.
Are you okay?
It was like Miss Russo's like, I don't know what it is. Like I just feel like she doesn't really want to do what she's doing. She's just so hurt.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Whoa, wait a
Bro,
minute.
you gotta see the text. She's like, "Why do you hate me? I just don't want you to hate me. You should be telling people I didn't do this on purpose." Like Mackenzie was like back to back sending
The truth
paragraphs,
is
like
the
sending
truth,
a whole
Mackenzie.
book. Yeah, it
A
is what it
victim's
is.
mother is not going to lie for you. You killed her son. I don't
She's
know. What
gonna
do you
feel how
expect?
she's gonna feel. Right, exactly.
This is like Ray J expecting that someone's going to rig the fight for him. This is the same type of shit. Are you that clueless? Nobody's going to do that for you, Mackenzie. Especially the mother of the victim. Are you fucking stupid or are you dumb?
The
Dude,
mother?
I loved Kenzie. Like we're so close. Like she was just saying good things about me, and she got to being like, yeah, like she
Salute to
was
Queen
giving
Bee.
stuff to the cops. Like it was weird. I don't know how to explain it.
She was giving stuff to the cops?
In previous, all the rest of the disciplinary reports, you guys could go to a channel. Amber Nola, she reviewed it, and y'all could go to her channel too. She did all the other ones. Basically, she was messing with her clothing, out of place. The most important one, in my opinion, is the dildo. The dildo is very important. Continue.
Showing the titties and all that.
The cops. So she was like, yeah, I
What
spent a lot of time.
titties?
Great. Like,
The itty bitties?
Yeah.
She was crying. She couldn't look at me. But then Angelo was like just kind of being like a smart ass on the stand. And he was saying how Dom would like go to him and say that we were like, Dom, we're keeping these up season.
Yeah, I had a feeling his testimony. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to try and hurt you.
He's like, he was like, me and Kenzie stopped being like close. Kenzie used to confide in me for her problems. First of all, I did used to come to you.
Kenzie, stop. Nope, no, none of that. Nope.
Whatever. Pretty much, he knows.
See?
He just.
Whoa, what was that, Blue?
Yes,
Wait a minute.
She tried to stop her from saying too much, bro. She's on her PI shit.
Really?
She's always telling her, don't talk
I
about
thought
the
she was
baby.
talking to the dog or something. So she was telling Mackenzie to shut up right there?
Shut up. Yeah, you're doing too much. You're saying too much. Easy. Take it easy. Yep.
Salute to DB Bentley. Appreciate you so much. Always supporting this channel. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Salute.
The GOAT. One of the GOATs. All right, let's continue.
Trying to make it all weird.
Yes, I know. You talked to Jim.
Like, was there any events that like made you guys like not close? He was like, not specifically, whatever. But like, I'm thinking of this exact event that I know exactly what event he's thinking of too. That
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. I know.
See how she keeps cutting her off?
I'm gonna tell him. And do you know if do you know how they played?
Are you okay?
No, they played
Yeah.
that video of us arguing today, like the one where I was in the house. But like,
Yeah.
he's like,
Kenzie, we can't talk about anything.
That's a crucial. See, I was just gonna say that's a crucial piece. That's a crucial piece of evidence.
I'm sorry.
I need that
My
video
bad,
when
Blue.
I
I got
get it. Like, I
booted
don't
out.
care if
Hold
it's, like,
on,
a
hold
bad
on, hold
moment,
on, hold
like,
on.
because I know we was.
My bad, Blue. I got booted out the stream. What'd you say?
Are you Gucci? That like I keep brought up the fact that she threatened to crash the whip before, right? She threatened to crash the car before. We've heard that, but the video of her like, let me in the crib or it's gonna be all bad for you, your friends, your family, when she was threatening them and flipping out and breaking shit. She's upset that they played that video. She's speaking on it right now.
Interesting. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I missed a lot right there. Wouldn't even let me get right back in. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
His voice.
I know. Yeah.
You know that one video of me and Dom driving, and I was in the silver bikini with the glasses.
Yes,
Yeah, did you send that to him?
I did.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure he had
Yep.
that.
He does. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not really about to read Alcoholics Anonymous.
Hey, that's okay, Kenzie. There's good stuff in there. That's a good program. It's very healthy. So. What the heck? The guy told me there was a library. You have access to books. I got so excited.
No, they said
Yeah, so Queen Bee, Nick the Hat and Crime Circus are fucking weirdos. They're clout chasing. I see what Nick the Hat's doing on X.
Yeah.
It's very evident that he's out here chasing. I mean, clout chasing, right? It's just like how JLR's doing what he's doing at Crime Con right now. I don't know, bro. I don't fuck with it.
No, they said there used to be a ton of recycled books here, but then people got to bringing them home and shit.
Hey, can we bring one right now?
I won't get it till tomorrow, they said.
Okay, so I'll just bring it in the morning. And just take it to where the commissary place is. Like I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll ask, but I don't want to waste time with you. I don't know how long I get to be out here. You know,
That's okay.
as long as I can.
That's okay. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh my God, I can't believe you're sleeping alone. That you know what? That is everything.
No, who was all at court today?
You didn't see?
I tried to look. Every time I look, the sheriff will be like, but I'll try to keep looking.
Oh,
That's
okay,
important
so-
too. In that interview with the dad, he does say that they speak that language. It's like inherited. Blue, growing up in Boston, did you know people speaking that language and did it get passed down through generations?
100%. So there's three different ones. You got Gypsy, you got Connie, and you got Gibberish, and then fourth, Pig Latin, right? So they're speaking a little bit of a mixture between Connie and Gibberish, right?
It's
It
like
is not.
something they made
It
up
it
almost,
is,
right?
yeah. They put their own little twist on Gibberish. It is not Gypsy at all. Now the father claims that the mother's family, the mother and her family, they spoke this in the past, but that doesn't mean they're Roma or Homa or Gypsy. The word Gypsy actually traces back to Egypt, but I won't get into too much detail. But there's different types of gypsies. I got cousins that are Irish gypsies. They call them travelers, and they speak a completely different dialect.
But doesn't that go against not what you're saying, but what he said? How
Right.
it's like in the family, and it's like their own language. When she tried to put it as one thing of Carney talk, remember that interview?
That's exactly what they said, and he kind of said both. But he, if the mother been speaking it for so long, why wouldn't he know it?
Mm.
You know, it's
It's the
very
way to get
easy.
past him. Remember, we always said that the reason Mackenzie and her mom did that language is to talk past him.
Exactly. Because listen, this is how I know it, right? Growing up in the projects when I was younger, my babysitters would use it, talking about how they got a crush on my older brother and all this other stuff. So for a while I didn't understand what they were saying. And you gotta speak it really fast for it to work. So I could understand it still to this day, but to speak it is a little bit harder because it's been so long. So after a while hearing my babysitters talk about it all the time, how they got a crush on my brother and he's so fine and all this other shit, I would eventually stop picking it up and I knew exactly what they were saying. That's how I know how to decipher and I understand what they say. But when it's sped up and they speed it up, it's hard to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could decipher it, but it's hard for me to speak it because it's been so many years. But I could understand it very easily because my babysitters used to speak that shit in the projects because they would talk and they don't want to know. They didn't want the kids to know what they were talking about. But basically, they were always talking about how they had a crush on my older brother and shit.
Now, Steve Shirilla was not the proper, like the way that, so I think that Mackenzie never had the proper role model of a male in her life at all.
100%.
Because there's nobody, and I looked at her visitation list, it's a lot of aunts or whatever, but there's nobody checking her for shit. It's like having like 100 yes men in your corner. You're really
Yeah.
never going to get farther with anything you're doing, having that. Like,
No
and
one's laying
it
down the law. The mother wears the pants with the father, and it's almost like Mackenzie wears the pants with the mother sometimes.
so true, bro. So fucking true. All right.
Yeah.
Safe. I seen Grace.
Yep. Jade is coming Thursday. Oh, you saw Beth?
Yeah.
Good. Alyssa, she told Alyssa she was coming today, and Alyssa just was bawling her brains out about you.
They put me on the news today.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure they're going to do updates.
That's where the
But
similarities
that's
of
okay.
Wade Wilson comes in, and her always checking in to see if she's got any
The clout.
coverage.
Yep.
Fucking pathetic.
And Pig Latin is completely different. Like Pig Latin, like I said, Ronnie would be Ani Ray. And gibberish should be pretty gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just like different
Oh
syllables.
shit! Oh shit! You just broke that down.
It's required
Damn.
to that comment right there.
So come on, tell me about the food. Did you even see it?
Oh yeah, it came to my door and I said I don't want that. Cause like.
What was it? What it was like?
So you know how at the other place, well you don't know this, but at the other place they use like recycled like trays you throw away.
Okay.
Here they do trays that you just wash and reuse.
Yeah. Yeah, which is actually better because it's not wasteful.
It's actually better, but they're all stacked on top of each other, food hanging down the side of them.
Natalie's not in there. Natalie's gonna go. It's actually better. Yeah, right. Natalie, if you were in SL, you'd be like, nah, I want the fucking.
Crying.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I bet Mackenzie wish she had a McChicken now.
Hell yeah, she does.
The picture looked like seen online, but it just was the fact that it was like.
Did you see that yellow glob of shit is for food with like mold in the middle? Is that what you're talking about online?
No, it was like just like a blob of like weird. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Like corn or something?
I don't know. There was like something smashed. Like I said, I'm only going to eat peanut butter bread, my lemon packs, and cookies while I'm here.
Okay, but if something looks yummy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Did you meet anybody yet?
Mama, I haven't been in my room. I haven't talked to nobody here, and I'm the only buddy out right now.
Well, what unit are you? What pod? Like Juves, Med?
Oh, I'm not.
Gen Pop?
There's no juvenile pod because this is an adult facility. And either with unidad, peasadis, you just say like weird, peasy.
Okay, what the fuck? Oh boy.
Yo,
So
it's
this
all
is when
gossip.
she
Stay
first gets
talking
in
about
there.
the other inmates. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is when she first gets in there. Oh shit, we got someone backstage. Oh, we got two people backstage. Oh, I didn't even see this other person. I think one's a troll and one is corrupt cartel. What up, bro?
I just came up, bro. Just did.
Oh, you just did.
Yeah. I was over here dying, man. Said she killed for McChicken.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So yeah. Man, you know Natalie can't cook though. Come on, bro. Be real with me. You think Natalie Shirilla knows how to cook food? She can make. Dude, she puts raisins in the chicken fucking salad, dude.
Some reason I feel like she leans on the mayonnaise for some reason, bro.
Miracle Whip. She don't even use mayonnaise. She's making chicken salad and fucking Miracle Whip.
Yeah, bro. That's I think you probably nailed that one, man. She's probably not cooking much or nothing too great. But hey, gentlemen, great live. This has been a great live.
Appreciate you. Welcome.
This is a top 5 live of the year so far. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I want to point out though, man, like we sitting here, we listen to Natalie and Mackenzie, and we hear all this little talking about nothing, bunch of talking about nothing, and
exactly.
It makes me think, man,
gossip girls,
the two mothers that will never be able to talk about nothing,
right?
Not nothing, but nothing. You know, and Natalie, she still gets that. You know, I heard y'all talking about earlier.
That was my point to DVS earlier. It's like, yo, they still get to see her, still get to speak. She still gets to wake up every morning. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like when you had that lawyer Bruce up there talking about lost 3 lives, and you know what I mean, Plug stopped it real quick. Now she ain't lost her life. You know, she's still living her life.
She lost the freedom for now, but still, it's like summer camp in there.
She's living better than some people on the outside in other countries. Like, think about that.
Well, bro, she's doing her college years right now in prison. You know what I mean? Like, she ended her sophomore year in college right now in prison. So, you know, she's having all of these, like, man, it's the first on her own type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like everything that would be your first if you was going to college, your you know, first time messing with a female, you know what I mean? Give it the old college try. Like she's living college in prison right now, man. And that's where I think DVS had something right, where he was saying, you know, give it time, it'll all fall in on itself, because right now everything's cool. She's having a good little time, you know, doing summer camp, like you saying, right? But over time, I think it's gonna be different, man. Like, you know, this is her she just experiencing this stuff, man. Everything is new still. Like, she in there 5 years. Once that 5 years hits, she was still looking around at everything that nothing new anymore. It's gonna be a little different, I believe.
So, you heard Christine Russo say that she's not satisfied about how much time that Mackenzie got, right?
Yeah, when she was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when that day comes that she gets to the 15, in your mind, do you think that she's gonna follow the steps to get to where she'll be able to come out? Because listen, we could do a vote in the chat right now, and I guarantee majority of chat's gonna agree that Mackenzie Shirilla, looking at these new DRs, these disciplinary reports, she's not gonna get free in 15 years.
Yeah. And listen, once she gets that possibility at parole, the families will be there. They will have something to say, and their voices will be heard and taken into consideration.
All
Believe
right.
that. Believe that.
Now, if she performs the little variables that has been asked of her from like Dom's dad and Davion's dad, like tell the truth, tell what
Complete
happened the
180.
last
Yeah.
few
Accountability,
minutes in the
behavior.
court, show
Yeah,
some
yeah.
remorse. Now, do you think if she does all of that and like for real, like it legitimately looks like it, and like, she's been in there 10, 12 years and she's figured it out, man. Do you think that they would give her the chance at that
She
point?
might have a chance with the courts, but if the family's still showing up against it,
You brought up Go ahead,
it
bro.
will be considered. That's
You
all.
brought up a good point, but I think I need to play this clip again because it goes in what you're saying, because I think this is what they want to hear from Mackenzie. They don't want to hear it from an inmate that's coming out speaking about it. They want to hear exactly what this lady might be saying about Let's go.
My second conversation with her, she was high off paper, and we was walking the yard, and
She just saw me.
she told me.
Hold on, rewind that. What did you say, Blue?
She
She's
just
just seen
drove.
you.
She just drove by the kid Blue. Yeah.
My second conversation with her, she was high off paper, and we was walking the yard, and she told me that the devil made her do it, and I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And she was like, the devil was pressing on my foot and telling me that Dom has to die. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's... She started customizing vans, white vans in there, and she started to make the...
I told you at some point that was going to happen, bro. I told you at some point somebody was going to come out saying she said this, she said that in the cell.
Yeah. And her story lines up with Kat. She's customizing the shoes, the vans, the kicks, the this, the that. You know what I mean? Doing the jewelry.
Being a preacher's son, is it possible for the devil to make you press on the pedal?
I don't know, bro, but I do know this. My
See,
sister
I
tried
got him in a
that.
trick bag.
Look,
Wait a minute.
Hold
Hold on.
on. My sister, when she was like 5, 6 years old, she got in the car. She did something. She was messing with the car some type of way that my dad had told her not to do. And my dad being a preacher, right? And so she had did it again. And then my dad had grabbed her up, was like, yo, why did you do that? She answered back to him. She said, I don't know, Daddy. The devil made me do it. And he said, well, that's really bad because I'm about to beat the devil out of you.
Oh, whoa.
So, you know what I mean? That's what I know about the devil making somebody do it. The devil make me do it. I'm taking all accountability because I'm going to get the devil beat out of me.
Yep.
And I don't know, bro. I think mental illness.
I think that's a real
make you
motive
do it.
right there, Corrupt. Because look, she could blame it on that, this, and that. Because she said to multiple different inmates, different scenarios. Like she blamed it on shrooms too. Just like her dad, they're all over the place. But at the end of the day, the ultimate thing that was going on at that time, with the evidence that's shown to us, Dom was leaving her. Dom was moving on. It was over with. So that gives you the motive all right there. She didn't want to break up. Thank you, Brave Lexus.
Yep. I said that on one of your and my shows. I think it was, man. I had said something like that. I said, you don't know what happened in that car, but seemed like you know that
Bro,
if a 17-year-old girl felt like her world was coming to an end, like you living with that dude, you've been with that dude your whole
yeah.
little high school come up, like your whole world is inside Strongsville, Ohio, and
If I
basically
can't
inside
have
of
you, no one
a high
can type
school.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so everything falling, the sky is falling, right? So
So
like world, the life's over. If we ain't together, life's over already as it is. So I might as well just end us all. You know what I
so
mean?
terminology is getting misunderstood too. Like earlier when we say DRs, that means disciplinary reports. Chomo means child molester, and then K2 blue eyes. You want to break down what K2 is in your definition?
Basically synthetic weed like spice, you know what I'm saying? K2. They got all kinds of
It's
different names for it.
it's chemicals,
The
bro. It's
dupes.
like
Yeah,
roach killing.
it's potpourri, really.
It's the
It
methyl weed.
Well, bro, like I knew a dude here allegedly that he had just got out of prison and I was giving him. He had worked for me in the past, so you know, what I mean, I was like, "Look, bro, come through. I'll hook you up. You can work here again and try to get your shit straight." Well, he came to me like second day being back around. He was like, "Yo." He was like, "Hey, man, you want to make some good money?" I was like, "Usually, bro. What's up?" And he said, "Look, man, all we have to do is we have to go and we have to get these big bottles of purple raid." And
Spray that shit.
he
Yep.
said, then you take those and you bust them open inside of a big pallet of paper or a bunch of tobacco, whatever it may be, right? Like whatever you want it to be on. And he said, but really all we got to do is we can spray that shit onto legal documents. And he said, use the same paper as what the lawyers be using. And he said, then put a letterhead on it. You know what I mean? A lawyer letterhead, stamp it all the little lawyer ways and send it in. He said, I got guys right now ready to take them and take the envelopes. And he was like, talking about $100 per piece of paper, something like that. And I was like, man, you wild, bro. I was like, you go ahead, bro. Let me know how it goes. I want to see a trial run before I get involved in any of this. And he ended up saying he was gonna do it, I don't know if dude ever did it or not, but I know that he said all you needed was some purple bottles of Raid, dog. And I guess they took away the purple bottles and they changed stuff up after, like shortly after that, because I remember him saying that part too. And he was like, but it's cool, man, because we can do it this way too. And like
yellow.
Yeah. It's endless, bro. These cats is
Yeah.
endless with how they gonna find that, do whatever they gonna do.
That's all they got is time to figure it out.
That's 100% right.
Do you believe that Steve Shirilla is a cuck?
Oh, he a cuck.
I don't know. Like you talking about like for real, he the dude sitting in the weird hotel chair? Or like he for real?
There's
like that?
rumors that allegedly Crime Circus did something with, and he was in. I don't know. That's alleged, right?
No shit.
Look,
He's in a
man,
They had a whole
I don't
circus
know.
theme in the
I
bedroom.
really ain't trying to think of no man like that, honestly. But his actions are that of, I would
Cuckish.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuck activity for sure.
Like there's something slimy about, bro. Look at him. There's something
Cucktivity.
slimy about.
Yeah, I said that, yo. He's a serpent. The devil comes in many forms. He's definitely.
You know that
snake-like.
video that's going around of the dude wearing a mask on national television? They some DBS might know what we're talking about. Dude, this guy almost has that flabber shit on his neck. Looks like he's wearing a fucking mask, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some shit going on. This dude might be a reptilian, allegedly.
Bro, he's something, man. He's something.
Also,
look at
man,
that dude, man.
JLR confronted some fucking YouTuber at CrimeCon. This is my thing. JLR, you ever get in my face, dude, I'm gonna punch you, dude. Especially we're in Florida. I'm gonna take that battery charge. Like easy. Don't be
Well,
coming up in my face. Go
I
ahead.
want to
I
see
be
who he
looking worse than
confronted.
that poster.
You want to see who he confronted? Hold on,
Yeah.
give me a second. I'll load it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got it.
Please
I got
show
it
me.
ready.
The
Yeah,
father
please
said it
show
might.
me, bro.
Yo, the father said, "Am I triggering anybody with this orange shirt?" No, idiot. Maybe just Crip Mac.
It
But
looked
other
like
than
he in
that,
county.
yeah, right. Like, what the fuck you wearing your orange? You trying to match?
Yeah,
You think
yeah.
orange is the new black?
I'm interested to see this picture. Who
Dude, it's not a dude. You're gonna laugh, dude. I
because
ain't gonna lie. I don't know who the fuck
because
this dude is, but dude,
it's got
JLR
to be
got.
somebody that did not intimidate JLR, and I believe JLR probably
Hey,
gets intimidated
JLR kind
fairly
of punked him
easily.
out.
All
JLR
right,
kind
all
of
right.
punked him out, bro.
Well,
That's
I
wild work.
mean,
Nah, I
does
gotta
this
All right,
say.
man
hold
look
on.
like a woman?
No, but he has two different pairs of glasses on, which is weird. He has,
Dude looks
bro.
like a lady.
He's got the fucking Ray-Ban Meta glasses over his regular glasses.
That's
That's
weird.
wild work.
But I will say
Wild work.
this. I will say
Wicked
this.
wicked.
He puts fucking JLR in a trick bag because JLR asks him, "Have you ever beat your wife?" And then the dude says, "Don't." The dude says, "I can you say that?" And then JLR kind of gets in a. JLR's on his own channel exposing that he has this shit on his jacket now. That's what.
Oh
That's what I
shit.
got at all this. Well, listen to this real quick. Though.
I've seen you on YouTube. Your name's Matthew, right? How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
How are you doing?
Good.
I've seen you on YouTube before.
Yes.
You make some videos about me.
I do.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing. Just
Anything
here.
to say? Matthew, right?
Yeah. Are you trying to bully me?
Huh?
Are you trying to bully me?
No.
Sure sounds like it.
You think I'm bullying you?
No, you stick your phone in my face.
I'm sticking my phone in your face. Look
Now
at
you
this.
take a step back when I say that.
Okay. So what's going on? How you doing, Matthew?
I'm allowed to be here.
You make a lot of you say a lot of things about me
I do.
online, don't you?
Yeah.
So you say it as a statement of fact. You're a kid.
I'm saying evidence and stuff.
Evidence of what?
This piece
Yo,
of
he
shit.
trying to bully a nerd, and the nerd ain't even backing down, bro.
He said you trying to bully me, and
Say
then
you trying to bully
JLR
me, bro.
says
He
because
stepped
I'm
back.
bullying you, and he's like, no, like you trying to bully him, man, and
Yeah.
bro, look at. I'm sorry, homie, I'm sorry, but look at that man. Like,
Yeah. Too
I knew it
goofy,
had.
bro. He kind
I
of
knew
stood
it
on business though. He didn't. Yo, that's kind of funny, bro.
for a dude like that. He stood on all 10,
Right,
bro.
right, right. You know what I'm saying? All
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
all things
You see how he had
considered.
two pairs? I don't even know what
yeah.
channel that dude's from. I'm trying to find out who that
Oh,
dude is. I don't
JLR
even know.
did. Whatever he's
Yeah,
been saying,
JLR.
we need
Dude,
to
listen.
start saying.
He's
Yeah,
gonna try that
yeah,
shit with us. Listen, he's gonna try
yeah.
that shit with us, and
I
it's not gonna
did
go
him.
down.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go down like that. I'm not having no camera. I will smack your shit. I don't
I
give a
wish the
fuck. You
motherfucker
better not
would.
come up on
I
me,
got
bro.
listen. I got a 3 feet radius bubble. You get in that bubble, you getting bubbled, son.
JLR, listen, you're already a violent person. You walk up, I have every right to start fucking swinging on your ass. I'm standing my motherfucking ground right at the get go with your
Especially in
punk. I ain't
Florida,
doing
you'll
what
be
these dudes are
lucky.
doing. I ain't doing
Especially
what
in
these dudes are. Go
especially in
ahead.
Florida, he'll be lucky if he just gets the hand. You got the right to really stand up. You know what I'm saying? Stand your ground type shit. So you better not be threatening people over there. Oh, hey, you just gonna get your
Big
ass whipped most
facts.
likely.
Well,
Big facts.
I know this dude would only bow up and act that way on certain type of people, man.
Exactly. That
That's
was my point. I was trying to be respectful of the dude, but I was gonna say he wouldn't try that with another motherfucker. You feel me?
nah. Well, you seen what he did with white boys? Shit.
Right.
I mean,
I got
remember
a
that?
longer version of that too if you want to watch it.
Remember,
He knew he
old
had the
boy
right
that
one,
was
bro.
with white boy. Whenever he caught
Oh,
old boy
nerdy.
that was with white boy,
Yeah,
he
he got
wanted to
nerdy.
talk that shit then or whatever it was. Like he acted way different than when white
Like a
boy was
scared
around.
nerd.
And
Yeah.
then when white boy came back around, like he ended up like trying to flee or whatever, something like that, man. Like he
This
tried to
dude's
get away
cool.
from
Hey,
white boy.
this nerd dude right here, he's cool with that dude, nerdy. So this is my thing with this, right? Which I'm not accusing nobody. Even this dude, there's an awkward a point where JLR says that this dude beat his wife too. Later on, like I got a extended version. So I don't know. I don't know these dudes' past. This is my
Right.
thing though. If you're gonna go at JLR, you better not have nothing in your past like that because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Now you really look like a cloud chaser because you have
Yeah.
like if you. That's all I'm saying about that. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. I think it's anytime it's anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how anybody come on here and project that way. Like, we knew that one dude, he projected all kinds of angles, you know what I mean? And like, there's lots of people that come on here and project against their own kind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how anybody could do that.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
this dude's channel is named Dolly Talk. So this dude is on Excited Utterances Sidekick. Okay, when they did the body cam, this dude was on panel, and then the wife of Nerdy was on panel too. So I think that's that's why JLR was attacking this dude. So
Yeah, he
I
put
got
the
this
way
video
Will
loaded up.
said. He's targeting the innocent, bro. He knows he wouldn't try that shit with a real one. I'd smack the dog shit out of him.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. Does he have the right to? Because now JLR is getting attacked, but I'm sure there's other people there that he could have did that to, and he probably didn't want to smoke with. But he did
Exactly.
pick up, you know what I mean.
He's
But
picking and choosing his battles.
CrimeCon, shout out to I think Guilty of Crimes at CrimeCon. Salute to her. Um, it seems like that could be a lot of bad shit could go down, especially with this Dom's law going into place, where you have people on both sides of an actual crime at the CrimeCon. Like when it comes to JLR, that almost happened because you have people advocating for domestic violence, and he's trying to confront them for it. When in
It,
reality, he's the one in the hot seat. He actually said has a gag order right now.
it
That's
just depends.
crazy.
Like take that altercation right there, man. Like, it starts off as a conversation, and it could be a professional conversation. Like, hey, I've seen your videos, I've seen what you say, and you really feel that way. Like, no camera, no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, dude came up with a camera out the gate, but I mean, you could have a professional conversation and it's be civil and go your own way. But
Yeah.
it very easily could cross that line real quick right there, you know what I mean? And it's not in any kind of ordained area. Like, he just caught dude walking and thought, hey, I can push up on him and bully him real quick, catch it on camera. You know what I mean? Try to be like the
That
game.
shit could have escalated quick though. He could have caught a
It
halt.
And he got
could.
kicked, and this what got him kicked out of CrimeCon. So JLR had to go home.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like, bro, if I don't know if there's gonna be interactions and stuff like that, man. They need to, like, it's got to be held to some kind of professional level, man. Like, you can't be in a professional field and feel like this ain't Death Row Studios in '92. You know what I mean? In '94, '95. Like, this ain't that. Like, you ain't working in a crazy ass workspace like that where you got to worry about fighting somebody all the time and stuff. Like, I get it. There's internet beefs and all that. Like, but go make some money off of it. Go fight brand risk, whatever you want to, you know what I mean? Go fight whatever one of these.
You're at a convention. Pull up to the hood and try some.
Yeah, like we've seen what happened with that with Chud doing shit like that. But I would give JLR the benefit of the doubt if we didn't know the previous stuff he's done to
Right.
get to the position he's at now. And then when it comes to cloud chasing victims like Sandy Hook and in Denver and the music in the movie theater, James Holmes, how he was hyping up James Holmes. Like, you take that stuff away and just deal with the domestic violence, you could go either way with it, right? But dude, you know this dude's character and everything he's done. There's no way I could support this, or even I could play devil's advocate to the sense of him confronting people. Let me play this full clip. You guys can talk over this too. You can unmute. We'll
Hey, your name's Matthew, right?
we can
How
talk
are you?
over it. Go ahead.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
How are you doing?
Good.
I've seen you on YouTube before.
Yes.
You make some videos about me.
I do.
Yeah, what's going on?
So I don't know why the
Anything to say?
glasses. Like, if you're gonna get the medicine, it's
Matthew,
gonna
right?
prescribed.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
trying to bully
opinion.
me?
on
But
that.
yo, he
Huh?
didn't break
You trying
eye
to bully me?
contact, and he owned that
Sure
shit.
sounds like it.
So yeah,
You think
it
I'm
did.
bullying
What?
you?
No, you stick your phone in my face.
I'm sticking my phone in your face.
Oh,
Look at
now
this.
you take a step
When he
back.
walks up
Okay.
and dude looks
So
him
what's
up
going
and
on?
down, looks
How you doing,
JLR
Matthew?
up and down, he
You
committed
make a lot
in
of
that
you say a lot
moment.
of things about me
Yeah,
online.
like,
don't
I'm
you?
down with however
So you
this
say it
goes.
as a statement of fact? You're a kid. Evidence of what?
You know, he's staying calm, but his heart pumping,
Let me ask you
bro.
something.
What's crazy is JLR's exposing his domestic on his own live stream.
Yeah. Looks like
Oh,
a
this was
calm.
live?
You don't abuse your girlfriend.
Bro, this was live just a little bit ago, bro.
Oh, dog. Let me know you're on live walking on me like that, please.
Can you say that?
Make a moment. I'd make, dude, that's my big break. That's my big break right there, dude. I'm making a moment.
I'm making a fool in some. I'm making a spectacle in some way, fashion. Whether it's
Hey,
verbally,
just like it, hey,
physically.
just like when rappers you
I
take
saw
their
you
chain,
just
right?
sitting there filming
Nah,
me.
with
I saw
JLR
the
you take
videos
his
that you
media
make.
pass, dog. I be fucking making, dude. I'm taking the
Take his
media
phone.
pass allegedly.
Take his
So
camera.
tell me about yourself. Where are you from? So what?
Why are you
Don't be
trembling?
filming in my
Trembling?
hood and not
You
expect
think I'm
to get your
trembling?
camera took.
I'm not trembling. So where are you from?
You are trembling,
Where are you
JLR.
from?
Why would I tell you that?
Yeah,
You're worried about
his
my
little
life?
blow up didn't work.
Yeah.
You're worried about my. Where are you
There's
from?
evidence you beat women.
There's evidence I beat women?
Yes.
What's the evidence?
Pictures.
Nice.
Pictures of what? Tell me about the
Stand
pictures.
on
You have in
Tell me
Florida.
about the pictures. Tell me about the pictures.
You know, it's really interesting here.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I can't get the audio louder on this either because there's a lot of people in there.
Okay.
All right, here we go, Matthew.
He's deflecting.
I know. I noticed that you make a lot of videos and you say a lot of things about me, right?
Oh, I think I got it louder.
Is that a problem?
Huh?
Is that a problem?
I'm asking you why you make videos about me. But you say things as a statement of fact.
I have never said it as a statement of fact.
But why don't you, as a
I
journalist,
think his
ask
glasses
questions?
died, so he had to
But
pull
you
out the
say
phone.
things as a you and Helen Brennan, right? Helen
I
Brennan.
was thinking the same thing.
Helen Brennan, right? Yeah, you
Ali,
sit on a
salute to
panel
you
with a
and
girl
guilty
named
of
Helen
crime.
Brennan. Yes, you do, Matthew. So we got 6,000 people watching.
Wonderful.
Why is your teeth yellow?
Really?
Yeah, why is your teeth yellow? I mean, you're so worried about my
Bro,
life.
you ain't gonna
make
say that
video
shit in my
after
face,
video
I
after
swear to
video.
God,
So let's
bro.
talk about your life.
Or White Boy
You make
Lockdown
videos
Radio.
about
He
my
gonna
life,
say that
right?
White Boy's face.
So let's talk about you. You talk about your girlfriend. There's talk that you abuse your girlfriend. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that true? Do you abuse your
I
girlfriend?
don't have one.
You don't have a girlfriend. Why? Because she left you because you abused her? Right?
Well,
You
the
abused
thing
your
is,
girlfriend,
is
Matthew?
This is great
JLR
deflection. Now,
approached
really.
this dude,
Deflection.
Yes.
and
Deflection.
now
So where are you from?
JLR's the one
You step back.
Huh?
battering this
Sure, I'll
dude.
step back.
He
Where are you
told
from,
you to
Matthew?
step back.
I'm not having a conversation with you.
You're not having a conversation. Well, we're in a public place, so unfortunately you make
They get
videos about
loud.
me. So now I'm an opportunity to interview you. How old are you?
JLR wants to get loud. That way
How
he
old are you,
looks like
Matthew?
he's the stand up, like the bigger guy.
He's trying to be he's trying to like do some alpha red pill
Sure.
shit. He's
What
on
we
right
got?
now. He's on a high horse.
Homeboy told him to step back and he stepped back.
Just imagine, bro, if Buddy lays him out just one cross right off the jump.
This is Matthew.
and he starts
This is
popping
Matthew
his
right here. He
gums,
makes a lot of videos on YouTube.
It
about me.
gets on that 6,000
I'm
live
sorry. Let me spin
stream.
the camera around.
And
Matthew. Ask him questions.
he
Ask
gets
him anything.
kicked out, possibly, he probably arrested.
No, that's okay. I'm
But
just really
bro,
glad to meet you. I was hoping I would
he would get out
So
quickly.
I talked to you on
And
the
he's
phone
probably
when you
never
were
been in
Tucson.
trouble. He
You
wouldn't be able to be
and
at the
John
convention,
Petro, I
but he
talked
would
about
be
the
the
piece
talk
here,
of the
and I made you
convention,
look at
bro.
the
He would win the
carriage lights on the
internet
house.
for the day.
This would be a different video right now.
He would have won the internet for the day at least.
Yeah, but you got to understand something. People are not so people. You can't. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He ain't never lived a life like that or had to do anything like that. So he actually, in his point of view and how people on the internet, civilians actually look at him, and he held it down 10 toes.
Yeah,
What
he
that
said,
dude
man,
did.
he told JLI, man, step back. And JLI actually did step back. And he owned it. He said, yeah, I make videos about you.
And all
He
I'm
stayed
saying is
calm.
one day JLR is going to do that to the wrong person.
Yeah, he gonna get the right one.
I even think Turtle Boy would like that one got a little bit out of all the times he confronted somebody. Turtle Boy got a little bit controversial, confrontational back with him. So I don't know, but
Man, that JLR, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. We almost 3 hours in, and I'm ready to hit the sack. Corrupt, Blue. Anything else? Let's put a
One
bow on this
question.
live stream.
One question, man. Do either one of y'all think that Mackenzie Shirilla can ever be rehabilitated?
100% she could be rehabilitated if she actually fucking had. First of all, you got to start with admitting to what you did and letting the families have closure. That's the first thing. But do you? Oh, you think is she capable? Let me reword your question.
Yeah.
Is she capable of? I don't think so. I think she's fucking shot
I'm
out, bro.
saying, will she? Will she? Like, is
Will
it
she?
gonna
Yeah,
happen?
that's a better. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, I don't think she will, bro. I think she's fucking cooked.
See, I
She got a
think you're
lot of
right
years
with
to
both.
work on it.
Yeah, I think he right with both answers. You know what I mean? Like, I think I like to think anybody has a chance, right? Like,
Right.
I'd like to think that,
But
but
are you gonna take the chance?
you know
The
what I mean?
opportunity.
I'm looking at Mackenzie Shirilla 10 years in, not 2.5, 3 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and who knows what we got there?
Who knows
You
what
know
the
what I mean?
future
Like,
holds,
who
right?
knows the
Yeah.
traumatic instances she may had to live through at that point, and how many injustice that she's dealt with at that point. Who knows, right? Maybe, but we will know because it'll be enough or not enough. You
Yeah.
know.
Right
My
now she
bad. I didn't
seems
mean to
only
cut.
right now she just only seems concerned about the clout and the attention and the
Yeah,
coverage.
yeah. But how old is she though? She 20.
21, I think.
And think about that in this day and age. These are the children that have grown up on these tablets, grown up on
Yeah.
all this stuff, man. Like that's to these youngins, that's a pretty big thing. Like some of these youngins coming up right now, they've watched their whole life and grew up thinking, I want to be a streamer or I want to be an influencer. Or, you know what I mean? It's like their dream of the NBA, our dream of the NBA is their dream to be on the internet, you know, like
Yeah.
so it's I don't know, like I think there's kind of a detachment with a lot of us and seeing somebody like that wants to be on the internet all the time type thing. Um, not to
Yeah.
like give her anything to stand on that. It's still weird to me, but I don't know. You know how I like to do, bro. I try to look at everything logically from each perspective that I can think of.
Yeah. The more glued you are to a screen, the less socialized you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, and there is some socialization on here, right? But I mean, when you trying to be that person, be the influencer, like you ain't gonna really deal with that many people directly, like making a
Yeah.
bond of any kind. You gonna answer a comment or something, you know what I mean? Heart a
Right.
comment. But yeah, it's
But
you're
being that
right.
person on screen and being that person in person, two completely different things.
Well, think about it, right? Like I mean, shit, you know what I mean? Rappers like Eminem talked about it, seeing me out with my daughter, eat and have the common decency to leave me alone when you freaks see me out eating with my daughter, whatever he said. But yeah, man, you got to think, bro. Like when you come on the internet, a lot of times, like you're ready to invest into the internet and do this, and
Yeah.
then when you're out, like I may be out with my daughters and stuff, and I don't want no random ass crazy
Not
people
come and speak.
approaching and
Yeah, it ain't the
yeah,
time,
yeah,
the
yeah. I
place.
mean, like,
You know what I mean?
like or everybody's human, bro. We all live in our first human experience. We all make mistakes for sure. But
Yeah.
like you having a bad day, you know what I mean? You having a bad day and somebody,
But for
you
me,
know what
that
I
shit
mean?
could get worse.
Yeah. Or you having a bad day and you running late and you know what I mean, you ain't got the time to mess with somebody directly like that
You're
and
gonna get a
and
different person.
give them the who you are when you
Right.
dedicate to coming on here, you know what I mean? Because like when I come on here, a lot of times I think, all right, man, I need to bring, especially on my own little channel where I do it just myself, you know what I mean? And, I come on here and I feel like, all right, I need to bring the energy, not come being somebody else, but being me turned up to the max, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it,
With some
I'm not, you know,
positivity, yeah. But if they catch you off guard in person, it's
yeah,
gonna be different. They're gonna get a
yeah,
different
who's to
side of
say
you.
I'm ready to turn up to me at max out
Right.
there, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever I'm doing, or you might catch me on a good day and it's Friday and I got a pocket full of money and I'm like, yeah, let's hey, yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
know what I
might
mean?
catch the
Like,
wrong one on the wrong day or the right one on the right day. You never know what you're gonna get.
Make sure
that's
y'all
it. You
shout y'all's
never
channels
know.
out, man. Corrupt
Hey,
Cartel at it's corrupt. Ronnie Blue
right
Eyes
there
YouTube Street
on the
Shorts.
screen.
Make sure y'all sub
Yeah.
up to these guys, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm out, bro. I'm getting tired,
Yeah,
guys.
I appreciate y'all
I
YouTube
feel
streets,
like
man.
Hey man, I feel like we killed it tonight. There's a lot of facts in there. There's a lot of replay
Y'all did.
valuable stuff in here that hasn't been shown on YouTube yet, and I think it's very valuable. Go back and make sure y'all skim through and pick through this stuff because there's some very valuable information. I hope you learned something tonight. That was the ultimate goal, and I appreciate all you guys in the chat. Thank you for rocking with us on a Saturday, Sunday morning. Now I appreciate it. Thank you so much to the moderators, all the members only, and thank you for the donators tonight. All y'all have this channel, and y'all already know, man. We rock with y'all. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
thanks for
Corrupt.
riding with the YouTube streets.
Oh, my bad, Blue.
Man. No, I was just gonna say I just want to shout out to the whole chat. They deep. Thanks for riding with the YouTube streets.
All right, man.
Hell
Corrupt,
yeah.
you got to start covering this shit
Y'all
on your
already know
channel,
what it
man.
is. Plug.
Cover this shit, man.
Shit, I got to do something, don't I?
Sorry?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I get a
You've been on
Mackenzie
vacation
video
too long.
dropping. I get a
Oh,
Mackenzie
shit.
Bro, I'm
video
about to be on.
dropping soon, bro. Breaking down some body language.
Oh, shit.
And
Uh-oh.
look out for
Y'all
that
shit.
movie. Look out for
Y'all
that
got
movie,
that?
Blue Eyes the movie coming soon.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Blue Eyes the movie on the screen near you.
That's going to be
Nah, man.
dope.
Near you.
You know what it is. You already know the rules, man. It's with much gratitude and great respects. Plug, you did it again. Ronnie Blue Eyes, always, homie.
Salute.
Y'all have a good one, man. It's YouTube streets.
New prison records show Mackenzie Shirilla racked up a series of disciplinary reports behind bars, ranging from alleged contraband and medication violations to explicit video visit allegations and a disciplinary finding involving another inmate. Tonight, we're breaking down the reports one by one and what prison officials say actually happened.
Young fan, Lady B.
Your mama is a bitch, your daddy is a cuck. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. She thinks she's Ricky Rudd, she's playing in the mud. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. Your mama is a bitch, your daddy is a cuck. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. She thinks she's Ricky Rudd, she's playing in the mud. Mackenzie's getting fake dick down by a stud. She's got some bumps on her non-existent butt. Even Dom knew deep down you was a slut.
How's your butt?
Oh, it's like going away.
Good.
I heard that fake dildo broke, yeah, that's so well. And your daddy's in the corner of the hotel. And your mama is a pro when it's cointel. Your dad is Adam 22 on a bigger scale. Yeah, fuck Mackenzie, you can drive that whip straight to hell.
On the morning of the accident, there was a small...
He's not coming back. Had enough? You suddenly have my attention. Because I can keep going, brick by brick, dollar by dollar, body by body. Or you can call your boss and tell him to shut down this operation. Tonight. That's not much of an offer. That's the only one you're gonna get. When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too.
Stupid bitch, yeah, what was you thinking? And your parents, they don't raise the demon. You keep saying that it's not your fault. She crashed the wall like Dylan Hall. She got raped in the showers, yeah, she woke up super dizzy. I think Mackenzie is the definition of Gen Z. She wants the Gen Pop. She wants to be around the other girls at Cherry Pop. It's your birthday, girl, and ain't no cherry top. You ain't no princess in the chariot stop. You gon' get mopped by a bitch that look like Carrot Top. You kinda soft like your pops. You ain't never gonna get out, bitch. You gon' rot. They gon' hit her with that baby talk. They just wanna see her free and walk.